When in the course of human events it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them with another, and to assume among the powers of the earth the separate and equal station to which the laws of nature and of nature's God entitle them, a decent respect to the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare the causes which impel them to the separation. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, that to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed, that whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or to abolish it, and to institute new government, laying its foundation on such principles and organizing its powers in such form as to them shall seem most likely to affect their safety and happiness. Prudence indeed will dictate that governments long established should not be changed for light and transient causes, and accordingly all experience hath shown that mankind are more disposed to suffer, while evils are sufferable, than to right themselves by abolishing the forms to which they are accustomed. But when a long train of abuses and usurpations, pursuing invariably the same object, evinces a design to reduce them under absolute despotism, it is their right, it is their duty, to throw off such government and to provide new gods for their future security. Such has been the patient sufferance of these colonies, and such is now the necessity which constrains them to alter their former systems of government. The history of the present King of Great Britain is a history of repeated injuries and usurpations, all having indirect object the establishment of an absolute tyranny over these states. To prove this, let facts be submitted to a candid world. He has refused his assent to laws, the most wholesome and necessary for the public good. He has forbidden his governors to pass laws of immediate and pressing importance, unless suspended in their operation, till his assent should be obtained. And when so suspended, he has utterly neglected to attend to them. He has refused to pass other laws for the accommodation of large districts of people, unless those people would relinquish their right of representation in the legislature, a right inestimable to them and formidable to tyrants only. He has called together a legislative body that places unusual, uncomfortable, and distant from the depository of their public records, for the sole purpose of fatiguing them into compliance with his measures. He has dissolved representative houses repeatedly for opposing with manly firmness his invasions on the rights of the people. He has refused for a long time, after such dissolutions, to cause others to be elected, whereby the legislative power, incapable of annihilation, have returned to the people at large for their exercise, the state remaining in the meantime exposed to all the dangers of invasion from without and convulsions within. He has endeavored to prevent the population of these states, for that purpose obstructing the laws for naturalization of foreigners, refusing to pass others to encourage their migrations hither, and raising the conditions of new appropriations of land. He has obstructed the administration of justice by refusing his assent to laws for establishing judiciary powers. He has made judges dependent on his will alone for the tenure of their offices and the amounts and payment of their salaries. He has erected a multitude of new offices and sent hither swarms of officers to harass our people and eat out their substance. He has kept among us, in times of peace, standing armies without the consent of our legislatures. He has effected to render the military independent of and superior to the civil power. He has combined with others to subject us to a jurisdiction foreign to our Constitution and unacknowledged by our laws, giving his assent to their acts of pretended legislation, for quartering large bodies of armed troops among us, for protecting them by a mock trial from punishment for any murders which they should commit on the inhabitants of these states, for cutting off our trade with all parts of the world, for imposing taxes on us without our consent, for depriving us in many cases of the benefits of trial by jury, for transporting us beyond seas to be tried for pretended offenses, for abolishing the free system of English laws in a neighboring province, establishing therein an arbitrary government, and enlarging its boundaries so as to render it at once an example and fit instrument for introducing the same absolute rules into these colonies, for taking away our charters, abolishing our most valuable laws, and altering fundamentally the forms of our government, for suspending our own legislatures and declaring themselves invested with power to legislate for us in all cases whatsoever. He has abdicated government here by declaring us out of his protection and waging war against us. He has plundered our seas, ravaged our coasts, burned our towns, and destroyed the lives of our people. He is at this time transporting large armies of foreign mercenaries to complete the work of death, desolation, and tyranny, already begun with circumstances of cruelty and perfidy, scarcely paralleled in the most barbarous ages, and totally unworthy the head of a civilized nation. He has constrained our fellow citizens, taken captive on the high seas, to bear arms against their country, to become the executioners of their friends and brethren, or to fall themselves by their hands. He has excited domestic insurrections among us, and has endeavored to bring on the inhabitants of our frontiers the merciless Indian savages, whose known rule of warfare is an indistinguished destruction of all ages, sexes, and conditions. In every stage of these oppressions, we have petitioned for redress in the most humble terms. Our repeated petitions have been answered only by repeated injury. A prince whose character is thus marked by every act which may define a tyrant is unfit to be the ruler of a free people. Nor have we been wanting in attentions to our British brethren. We have warned them from time to time of attempts by their legislature to extend an unwarrantable jurisdiction over us. We have reminded them of the circumstances of our emigration and settlement here. We have appealed to their native justice and magnanimity, and we have conjured them by the ties of our common kindred to disavow these usurpations, which would inevitably interrupt our connections and correspondence. They too have been deaf to the voice of justice and of consanguinity. We must therefore acquiesce in the necessity which denounces our separation, and hold them as we hold the rest of mankind, enemies in war, in peace friends. We, therefore, the representatives of the United States of America, in General Congress assembled, appealing to the Supreme Judge of the world for the rectitude of our intentions, do in the name and by authority of the good people of these colonies solemnly publish and declare that these united colonies are, and of a right ought to be, free and independent states, that they are absolved from all allegiance to the British Crown, and that all political connection between them and the state of Great Britain is and ought to be totally dissolved, and that as free and independent states they have full power to levy war, conclude peace, contract alliances, establish commerce, and to do all other acts and things which independent states may of right do. And for the support of this declaration, with a firm reliance on the protection of divine providence, we mutually pledge to each other our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor.
Love it. You guys know we love that, especially coming off this weekend. Declaration of Independence. Great weekend this weekend. Just a reminder of where we come from as a country and as people. You don't have to be an American to appreciate that. You know what I mean? It's definitely something that everybody should take part in. The independence, the Declaration of Independence, and it's just an amazing story when you think about it. If you wrote it in a book about what happened, with our country, people would be like, "Nah, this is not true. This is too far fetched." You know what I mean? These farmers and just regular folks going against the greatest military that the world has ever seen and fighting and standing up for a 2% tax. Nah, that's not true. That's not real. But it was. It was. Unfortunately, they did that. Now that we have a country, it was a great thing. It really was. And I think people are going to look back at us standing up for our independence from the monetary system that we're fighting against, because we are peacefully, YouTube, fighting against this tyranny. And we got to keep going, keep putting our heads down, keep working every single day, and make sure that the information out there is the truth, because we're not in a physical war now. We're in an information war. And when you see the propaganda every single day, it's just sickening, man. These people make me sick. But fortunately for me and us, we have each other. And again, I could not pick a better group to stand along with me to fight against the tyranny of the money printer. What is up, guys? It is Monday, July 7th, 2025. As you can see here, we're at the Bitcoin block height of 904,516. TikTok, next block. I hope you guys are doing well. Let's get to the comments section here. Jenny Legendary is in the house. Jenny Legendary is in the house. Jenny, what's up? How was your 4th? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Time to steal some sats from Jerry Loves Freedom. Yes, it is. It's that time again. It's been a long weekend. I feel like I haven't seen you guys in a long time. It's crazy. I almost want to do a Sunday show. Reverse Jackpots. What's up, brother? Good to see you. How are you? I got you on the wheel. He says, oh, my goodness. Hey, Reverse Jackpot. How was your Monday? Yes. Emily. Hi, Freedom Family. Hi, Emily. Good to see you. How are you, ma'am? Emily, hello, lady. How are you? Backpacker says, yo, how are you, man? How's little Flipper? Is she all right? I know in the chat you said she was good. Had me scared there for a minute, man. I'm good. And you, Jen? And fam, how are you guys? How's Flipper? Yes. How is she? Kind of a rough day today, but I'm good. Okay, good. VHF, what's up, man? Hi, fam. Jen and Emily. I got you on the wheel too. How are you? Backpacker, boom. She's so much better. Good, man. Glad to hear that, bro. Hey, VHF, good to see you. I didn't realize how long 2 days seemed since we've been together chatting, right? That's why we can chat in the Signal group, guys. You know, we got the Signal group. That's why I love that group, man. We can stick together, you know. Oh, good. No more Clorox white for her, please, right? What's crazy is I have those in my house as well. I have those, so also no wiping sensitive part with those Vicks Kleenex either, if you know what I mean. If you're out of TP, be out. Learn that from a coworker who was on fire for a bit. Wow. Yeah, I bet that was not comfortable. I'm doing well, Jim. It rained all day here, and I was able to go directly to my side hustle after work, so I'm home early. Woohoo, good, man. Hope you made some good money too, VHF. VHF also, hopefully that means it's cooled off for you guys. It's starting to heat up a little here, but nothing crazy. It's just been more humid than usual. Nice. Hey, Emily. She says, hi, Jerry. I says, hey, Emily, how are you? Straw Man, what's up, brother? Good to see you too, man. How was your 4th? Freaking love this country, man. Even though we got our faults. Definitely the DOJ today coming out with that nonsense definitely has made a lot of people mad. But I'm not surprised, man. With the you know what list, if you know what I mean. That's not surprising to me one bit, man. Straw man, because people talk a good game, man, until they get into the seat, into the job, and it's very difficult. This is why I can't be a politician, man. You know what I mean? Because it's a blob, guys, and it's hard to defeat it. That's for sure. Hey, straw man, how goes it? Yo, Blunt Man Bitcoin, what's up, bro? My man Steven, how are you, man? Steven. Wait, is it Steven? Blunt Man Bitcoin. I think I'm getting you confused with somebody else. I think that might be the other guy. But I think it's Steven. I haven't seen you in a while, man. How you been? Jen, hello. Yes, it has cooled off a bit here. Good. Hi there, VHF. Alex Morgan's back. Hello, Alex. How are you, man? Put you on here. In big letters. Time I see your name, I think of Arthur Morgan from Red Dead. My favorite all-time game. Hi, Emily. And Alex Morgan. Hello, Blunt Man. Straw Man. Hey, Blunt Man. Hey, Jerry. What's up, short man? Good to see you back, bro. How are you? Hope you're well. You're far from short in this chat. It's good to see you, brother. Short man. Boom. Hey, Blunt Man, short man. Jerry. Yes, sir. Right back at you, VHF. Good to see you, man. Hi, Ems. Short man. Hello. Thank you, everyone. She's doing so much better. Good, man. Good. IVHF and Jen. Moonshiki's in the house. Moonshiki, what's up, bro? He's back with a vengeance. Moonshiki. How was your weekend, brother? Moonshiki. Lauren's in the house. Lauren, what's up, bro? How was your 4th? Good to see you, man. Wheels filling up nicely. Good to see you, brother. Oh no, I missed something today. What'd you miss? Mushiki, what's up? Here, I got you, brother. I'm good, Jerry. Good to hear that, man. Lauren and reverse jackpots. Yes. Yes, my real name is Steven. Okay. There's another guy named Steven too, but I haven't seen you in a while, so. Hello, Jerry. Hello, GOW. What's up, bro? Good to see you, man. GOW. Put you as Blunt Man Bitcoin. I'm gonna put you as Steven. Got so many names to keep up with. Yeah, man. That's the bad news, obviously, with the Texas situation, that storm. That's just terrible, man. Terrible. Hi everyone. I love you all. We love you too, B. What's up, bro? And then that's just terrible, man. Terrible tragedy. That's why I always say Mother Nature is nobody to play with, man. Nobody to play with. Good to see you, B. Commercial break. What's up, my brother? How are you, sir? How was your 4th of July weekend, man? Everything good on your end? But yeah, it's crazy, man. I'm tired and about to pick up my load. Nice, Alex. Hopefully you can make some good money on that, bro. Boom, B. God of War. Hey, good to see you. Commercial break. Johnny C. What's good, y'all? What's up, Johnny C? He's back. Johnny C. How are you, man? How was your 4th? I'm just going to be listening today. Don't feel so great. Too much sun today. Oh, I got you. Hope it wasn't that hot sun, man. Get you some rest, man. Drink plenty of water. Sit back and chill. I know you're here. If you win on the wheel, I'll just give you your prize, okay? And I won't ask you if you're here and stuff like that because I know you told me you're here. But if you leave, just let me know, brother, okay? Hope you feel better, man. CB, boom. Hey, everyone. Missed you all, but love being connected on the Signal chat. Go. She's making dinner now, eating with you guys. Okay, good. Good to see you, Fanny Packer. How are you, ma'am? How are you? Sin Diesel's in the house. He says, hello, all. We say, hello, Sin. Sensei. Sincere. What was the other one? Renaissance man. Renaissance man. Good to see you, man. I know it's hot as hell down there in Texas. How was your 4, bro? Good to see you, Sin. Hello, Moonshiki. Backpacker, what's for dinner? Oh, I know they're going to show it. And it's crazy. I heard Backpacker talking about fasting. And I'm like, you fast? All them food pictures you send in? I'd like to see that. Hello, Sin. Hello, Sensei. Yes, I've had that from you. And they guard Saturday morning said he thinks of Dexter Morgan. Oh, I had that from you, and he said that he always thinks of Dexter Morgan. Yes, yes. I love that game. That's my favorite game, bro. Hola, Jen and M's. Hey, Jen. Finger picked. He says, hey, finger pickers. What's up, brother? He's back. How was your 4th of July, man? How was your weekend? The guard. I got you, bro. Jay Remmer, who do I need to call to get notifications? LOL. Don't call YouTube, brother. I don't think they want to hear you, man. They don't want to hear it. They want to keep me in shackles over here, Jay Remmer. Thank you, though, bro. Just set your phone to it, bro. That's all you got to do. GOW, LOL, Jay Remmer, just now, 6 p.m. Monday, Thursday. And just know 6 p.m. to 3 Friday Central Time. Yes, he knows the times. I missed whatever the list thing was. Oh, yeah. The Epstein list. How can we go back to being friends when we just shared a bed? How can we go back to being friends? Joey, what's up, bro? Joey from Sats Venture is in the house. The up-and-coming superstar of the Bitcoin YouTube space. He is going to be a star. He already is a little star right now. But he's going to be a big star here in the next couple years. Guarantee that. Finger picked and Jay Rimmer. I'm going to tell people I knew him, guys. He interviewed me. He was my friend. If you figure it out, let me know. Yeah. Chicken enchilada casserole. Oh wow. He just sent me a picture of what they're making. Oh man. Mm, mm, mm. Looking good, man. Thanks for sending that. At Joey, Fingerpick, good to see you guys. Yes, Jerry, get spinning that wheel. Love you to bit. Thank you, man. We're gonna spin at 30 minutes after B. Love you too. Love you to bits. Me too, brother. No doubt. Sans Venture. Hey, little one. Hello. Can I be on the wheel? Of course you can. How are you? Sakura TBH. God of War's daughter. TBH. Good to see you back. You got a lot of sats to all affected by the Texas flood. For real, VHF. That's just sad, man. Sad. LOB here, you're back. VHF. Yes, lots of prayer. North Carolina's in danger now, too. Oh, I didn't hear about that, Jenny. 615 miles one way, and I get paid loaded or empty. Nice. Daniel, late arriving. Mailbag Monday just ended. Nice, Daniel. You gonna stay? You want me to put you in the on the wheel? EB's in the house. I know EB wants to be on the wheel. Good to see you, brother. How was your fourth, sir? Jay Remmer, VHF, and Jen. What is this? Yeah, what is that? Johnny C. Everything was good. Ate some good food. I'm blessed. Hope you're well, bro. Good, man. Good. Yeah, I'm okay, man. Thank you. I'm glad you had to go forth, man. Hope you're with some friends and stuff and got some good food. Freddie Ribs, rapper Freddie Gibbs. The troll says Freddie Ribs, rapper Freddie Gibbs. Okay. Okay. Thanks, Emily. Love you forever. VHF. Yes, boom. The troll said, how was your 4th of July, Pizza Man? I never heard of that. Never heard of that holiday, the troll. My 4th of July was good. How was yours, sir? Not sure. Looks like two people bumping elbows. Yeah. Hey, troll boy, how was your weekend? Did you miss trolling Jerry? Yes. He said yes, he does. Hey, Jen, George is healing well. Good. 4th was good. Hung out with the fam, low key. Yes, the humidity is ruthless. Hope you had a great 4th. Wow. I kind of miss the humidity though, Sin. I don't like a lot of too much of anything. You know what I mean? Too much dry, too much humid. Just give me something in the middle, you know? Well, I'm glad it was good, man. I know you're a low key guy, bro. And I know you had a good time. On the 4th, ended up at a party with a bunch of USA hating biting voters. Lame. Ooh, I would have to leave there, bro. I don't care. You better than me, bro. I have a finger pick. Get them likes up, y'all. Thank you, Johnny. Appreciate you, man. Oh, good, sweet baby. Mine is acting funky today. Your doggy. Oh, your doggy. Yeah. He even pooped without pain. Yay for pooping. Hey, good, Fanny. Fanny and Backpacker, Hope Flipper, and your pup are feeling better. Yes, me too, brother. Dean, what's up? Hi, Jerry. What's going on? Nothing much, brother. Just another day, another dollar to put in the sats. Dean, how are you? Thanos. Do you guys do anything for Independence Day there in Australia? Fanny Pepper, pooping is essential. Yes. Hey, Dean Thanos. T, what's up? Peace. By the way, guys, if you guys want to be a part of the Signal group, you got to be a member, okay? Unless you've already paid for the year and you're like a major donor. But T was trying to get in. T, you got to be a YouTube member, okay, to become in the Signal group. But the ladies are free. Wow, yummy fanny pack. And Maggie's in the house. Maggie, what's up? We love you, Megs. Good to see you, Megs. How are you? How was your day today? Mushiki says, okay there now. Jack Mahler says something about strike starting in Australia next week, but I think he meant strike lending. Oh, that would be nice for Australia. Very nice. The app itself should already work there. Okay, buddy. Thank you. That's Jen. That's for real. Don't want to be full of blue. That's right. Hey, Emily, EB, fourth was great. I have an announcement later. Okay. Let us know, brother. Let us know. I'm glad your fourth was good too. How you doing, Maggie? Hey, Jerry, happy Monday. Neo, what's up, brother? How are you, sir? Good to see you, man. You're back. Neo 192. We got 29 on the wheel. 28. Good. EB, Neo. Hope your health is well. Thank you, B. I'm doing a lot better, man. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yum, that looks fantastic. Even if I have to take Benadryl to eat. Not feeling good, huh? Maggie. When she got wonder if it has to do with the Zap news. Vic Shoes, what's going on, everyone? Jerry, my man. Vic, what's up, brother? You my man. How are you, man? Man out there in Cali. I believe San Diego, right, Vic? Good to see you, man. How was your fourth, brother? Greg, what's up, Jerry and Freedom Squad? Greg, how are you doing, man? Greg, aka Philly. Good to have you back, man. I heard y'all had some shootings going on in Philly. I know you're not there right now, but I seen a video earlier. I was like, what? Crazy. I thought you said you poop without pain. Now that I reread it, you meant George. Right. Didn't hear about that. You mean Zap Solutions, the company? Oh, I can't wait to hear this. Big Shoes, welcome back. Yes. Vic, boom. It's in. Thank you so much. Thanks, Jen. Floofin. T, boom. Emily, good to have you back. Jenny, legendary again with another membership. Thank you, Jenny. Too kind, ma'am. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Very nice. That very helps. And whoever got it, let me know. How do I enter the wheel? What's up, man? Just what you just did. Just say you're here. KOAMSU. Is that what it was? KOAMUSU. Okay. Hold on, I gotta help my grandson. He just went to the bathroom. I gotta wash his hands. Get him started. Hold on 1 second, guys. Let me get him started real quick. Let's watch the Coinbase commercial for 1 second.
Bitcoin was the size of a quarter. All 21 million of them would fit inside a single shipping container. But to fit the dollars the Fed prints on average every day, you'd need 72 shipping containers. Each year, you'd need 26,280 containers. And to fit what they've printed in the last decade, well, you'd need a lot more than that. Every day, the Fed prints an average of $465 million. That's 26,000 shipping containers a year, created out of thin air. Maybe that's why the dollar loses value over time. But there's one thing they can never print more of: Bitcoin. At the size of a quarter, this is all there will ever be. Shouldn't a store of value hold its value?
Sorry about that, guys. Gotta help the little one. Thank you again, Jenny. I appreciate that very much. Got you on the wheel. Hola, Maggie. What's up, Jerry? Jared Straight. How are you, man? Put you on here. Jared Straight. Is that how you do it? Good to see you, man. Never seen you before. Hey, Maggie. EB Neode. Good morning, team. What's up, Matt? Glad to have you back, sir. How are you? Man, we're filling up. Thanks for coming back, man. How was your fourth, brother? I was told it was National Fried Chicken Day in the USA yesterday. Sounds good. Oh, I wish I'd have known that. I would have did my thing. Jerry loves film. No, I feel fine. I'm just allergic to dairy. Oh, okay, got you. Vic says, Emily. Letha's in the house. Letha, the nicest lady in Bitcoin. How are you? Letha, you've had a challenger lately. Holy crap. Jenny Legendary has been really doing some things since you've been gone, man. She said, I want to be the nicest lady in Bitcoin or nicest woman in Bitcoin. I said, that's going to be hard to beat, but Jenny's been on it. Letha, it's good to see you, ma'am. How are you? How was your weekend? How was your 4th? We love you, Letha. What's good, Philly? Man, that shooting was crazy. Every day, that's everyday life, though, there, man. Yeah, I know. The one on the porch you're talking about, right? Mushiki Zaps is Jack's first wallet with Lightning Litecoin. Recently, channels have opened to bridge the two, and millions of Lightning Litecoin has moved from 3Zap wallets to Strike wallets. Wow, okay. Who got it? I don't know. What's good, Sin? Happy Monday. LOL. Good to see you, Letha. The Philly shooting vid was crazy. Yeah, that was crazy. Joey, hey, everyone. What's cracking? Doing good. Yep, San Diego. I've joined the little heat wave. 4th was good. Enjoyed it with the family. Good to hear that, man. Good to hear that. Letha. Big IGLW. Good to see you guys. Missed y'all. We missed you too, Letha. It's 13 degrees Celsius here right now, but weather app says it feels like 5 degrees Celsius. How is that possible? Wow. Dang. Sin. Boom. That's easier than I thought. Thank you, Jared. How's your day going? It's going good, man. How are you? Yeah, very easy, man. Just stick around. You'll win some sats. Hopefully. Joey and GOW. I successfully orange pilled my sister over the holiday weekend. The first family member. The first. Good, man. Congratulations. I got to hear about that, bro. You going to make a video talking about it? Where you at, Saz Venture? He's in Australia, VHF. See, in Europe, when you want to send money to Strike, you send it to a bank account by Zap Solutions Europe. So I thought it was that. Okay. Secret word of the day on the wheel is this is bananas. LOL. Got it. This is bananas. Got it. Remind me of that too, Alex. What's up, Sin, my boy? Thanks, Letha, for the 5,000 sats. Oh, that was very nice. Love that vid. Yes. You're welcome, Joe. I'm loving your interviews. Yeah, he's doing great, man. Joey is killing it right now. Letha. Jenny from the block? Yeah, Jenny from the block, yes. Uh-oh, somebody just sent me something on Strike. Thank you very much. This is Short Man. Oh, wait a minute. Short Man just sent me 507 sats. And then somebody sent me 10,000 sats. Short Man sent me 507. I think I know who that was on the 10,000. Thank you, Short Man. And then the 10,000, I believe that's going to be Letha. But we'll see. I'm not going to jump the gun, but we'll see. You always be the nicest lady in Bitcoin. I'm not very nice. Thank you, whoever did that. I believe it's Letha. But let's see. Send some sats there. Yes. Thank you, Letha. Of course, Letha. Thank you very much for that, Letha. That's very, very kind of you. Seriously, that's very nice. Jenny from the blockchain at Letha. You always be the yes. Mushiki Jerry, why does your channel pull so many female Bitcoiners in? The ratio here seems way above normal. Hey, maybe because I treat them good and the guys in the chat treat them good and also let them in for free. For anything they want is for free, you know. Jared, I caught your live stream with Joy the other week. Watched a bunch of your videos over the weekend. Great content, bro. Keep going. Thanks, man. I appreciate that, bro. Thank you so much, Jared. Which videos you like the best? What kind of videos do you like the best? Do you like the Satoshi Saturdays or something else? LOL, Jen. Lauren had a shooting here today, too. Just parked his car, got out, and started shooting at cars. Police are still tracking him down. What is wrong with these people, Lauren? What's wrong with these people, bro? Thanks for introducing me to the speed wallet. It works well. Good, B. Yeah, I love it, man. It's definitely an orange pill wallet for sure. Must be South Australia. That's cold, bro. But I guess it's wintertime for you guys. Yeah. Our snow season is crazy good this year. Yes. Again, Letha, thank you so much. That's a big, big zap. I appreciate it. Somebody just sent something else in. 369 sats. That's somebody's zap. Who's this 369 again? 369. Thank you. That's a lot too. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Is that Jay Rimmer that does that one? Joey, are you boarding in the Blue Mountains? Free sats and good fellowship. Moonshiki, yes. LL Cool Jerry. What's up, Jay Rimmer? Thank you, bro. Happy Friday, fam. Happy to be with you guys. We're happy to have you, V. V for victory. Good to see you, man. How are you? Boom, V. Nice. Keep up the great work. Yes. That was for me. Thank you. 369 sats for you, Jerry. Matt does that. Thank you, Matt. That's a lot of sats, my brother. 369 from Matt. Thank you, Matt. V, boom. Jen, yeah, small channels are so nice when they get really big. The check and suffer sadly. Yeah, like I think about that. Like, what am I gonna do when I have 300 people in here? When the bull run hits and the price starts going up and everybody starts coming in. I don't know. That's a good question. BHF, hey man, I see some guys with these big streamers. They're screaming, and a lot of people are sending in super chats and they don't even read the super chats. I'm like, I could never do that. I don't care how many super chats I got. I mean, unless it just got crazy. There's no way I can't read a super chat, man. Like, you know what I mean? I guess that's a good problem to have that many coming in, but come on. Melbourne. Victoria, nice. But it's something. Ain't that right, Jerry? Corey, what's up, brother? Corey from Got Sats. My man. We got two of our YouTubers in here. We got Joey and Corey. And they're both great YouTubers. That's Joey's channel right there. Joey from Sats Venture. That's the link to his channel. He does great work. He's doing some incredible stuff right now. Interviews, everything. He's doing great. Check his channel out if you haven't already. And then there's Corey from Got Sats. He makes a video literally 7 days a week. And he buys Bitcoin 7 days a week, 365. So every time he buys Bitcoin, he tells you about it. Tells you how many he got, what he spent, and how much he has. So check out Corey and Joey. Please and thank you. Both great contributors to the Bitcoin network and also to the community, to the Bitcoiners for Freedom community as well. Good to have you, man. Lasagna lover, cool Jerry, you meant. Lasagna lover, cool Jerry, you meant. I don't know if you meant that though, the troll. I'm near Buller Mountain in Hotham. I can see that. It got crazy between Jerry and George channel the other night. Yeah, it did. And that was just, I don't know how many people, 80 something people. Corey. Hi there, V. Hey, V. Both snow mountains. Yes. Hey, VHF. Hello, Dollar Man. Hey there, ladies. At Jerry Lutfer, you're going to need extra help. Yeah, I probably would, Jenny. If a sub number meet your weight, then you have 800K subs. If a sub member meets your weight, then you have 800,000 subs. So I weigh 800,000 pounds, the troll? Is that what you're saying? We just going to continue stacking sats. Yes. That's the most important thing, Vic. You know what I mean? You're going to have to recruit some moderators soon, Jerry. Yeah, probably, bro. Probably. V, what's up, Vic? Hi, Emily's. 2 wheels? Yeah, if it gets that crazy. But again, we haven't gotten to 100 people yet. The most I had is when we had the joint stream, me and Jor. And on our new show, Stack King with Jerry and Jor. We'll see what happens with that show. I go snowboarding every winter, June till September or so. Nice. Why are you telling us your weight, troll boy? Jimmy says. Corey. The biggest Bitcoin channel in Germany, Block Trainer, keeps asking people to stop donating midstream each time because else he cannot read all the super chats. Wow. That is a good problem to have, Mshiki. Sinful. Good evening. God Sats. Hey, Lauren. It's so weird how Australian winters in our summer months and Canadian winters in Australian summer months. Globe, Earth dynamics, y'all. Yep. V, boom. Nice. I've been to Melbourne, great city. My parents lived there in the 70s, and my brother used to live there as well. Nice. Hi, Lauren. Boom. Be here. Big shoots. I can moderate you. I only ban bots on account. I ain't got no feelings. I'm a mod on several crypto channels. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, it looks like you're busy, but we'll see. Once we get there, we'll see. I'll see what we can do about that. But we're nowhere near that right now, guys. We're just a little small community. We get to be, what do we get? Between 25 and 40 people. That's okay. You know what I mean? We can handle that. My voice gets a little dry sometimes because I'm talking so much because I read all the comments, most of them. And it's fun, though. You know what I mean? It's fun. All right, guys, we're all caught up. It's 4:31. Jenny, today is, like I said, July 7th, 7/7. Joey, this is your day, 7/7, right? That's what you always zap, the heavenly zap. Everyone trying to bring someone. Let's give Jerry a good problem to have with quote unquote too many subs. Thank you, Lauren. I appreciate that. B says, nice to see you, Sin. At VHL, this channel has a ridiculously low number of spam in chat. It's like an email account that never made it on spammer list yet. Yeah, because we're small, man. You know what I'm saying? We're small. Something happened on strike. 99 sats. There's Scotty. Been wondering where you been at, Scotty. Hey, Jerry. Hey, Scotty. How are you, man? Put you on the wheel, brother. Good to see you. Thanks for that donation, man. Appreciate that. Scotty 99. If anyone has a dog in the Vegas area, I own a dog grooming salon and will do 50% off grooming if you pay in sats. Nice. Nice, brother. Like to hear that, man. All right, Jenny. Like we said, it's July 7th, 7/7/25. 2 + 5 is 7. So we got sevens all over the place, Joey. That's your number, 7/7. And 7/7/7. This is the first spin of the day today, of the day after the weekend of July 4th. We're going to start at block 516. The block subsidy here is 100 sats. I know it's 3.125 on the blockchain, but every time a block comes out, we celebrate. And our block subsidy is 100 sats. So this is the first spin today. Good luck to everyone, and thank you guys so much for being here. Let's spin this thing, and let's see who can win this thing. Anonymous. Congratulations. Missed you, Jerry. Let's fucking go. I miss you too, V. I miss you guys, man. When I don't see you guys on the weekend, it's just like, man. You know, I did do the Satoshi Saturday, but I don't get the chance to talk to you guys. You know what I mean? So thank you for saying that, V. I miss you too. Blunt man, send me your info and signal. I can pass your info to my boy. Good, man. Thank you. Yeah, Blunt man. Emily, and my name looks good in blue. Yes, it does. For Anonymous. Woohoo. Thank you. The salon is called the Dog Spa. It's off the 215 on Stephanie. Okay. I know exactly where that's at, bro. I know exactly where that is. Hello, good people. Ian is in the house. Ian is a legend on this channel as well. Ian, what's up, my brother? Ian, clean your machine. How are you, sir? How is work right now? Clean your machine. Good to have you back, man. Big contributor to this channel, man. Huge contributor. I miss you guys too this weekend. Good to see you, Ian, man. Hope you're well, brother. Ian, he said, let's go, and eating at the same time with his big smile. Good, good, good. I'm back on the mower today. Nice. Did you hear what I said, Joey? Today is 7/7/7. July 7th, 2 + 5, 25 is 7. That's your zap number, man. So today's your lucky day today. What's up, Ian? Thank you. Big developer block to do today. Really? Business is booming. Good to hear that. Anonymous, yes. Thank you. Okay. Scotty just sent 99 sats in. And he says, busy setting up my new hardware wallet. Stressful. Oh, what kind did you get? There's Joey, 777. Thank you, Joey. And I wasn't saying that to remind you. I was just telling you that today's your day. Thank you, Joey. I appreciate it. That's a big zap, man. Thank you so much, brother. What kind did you get, Scotty? Tell me more in the Strike app when you're sending me 99 cents. Send me whatever you want. ACYM. Patty P's in the house. Patty, what's up? How are you? Patty P. Good to see you, Patty. I sent you a zap for 777. You sure did. Hey, guy, Will, what's up, man? Will's back. How are you, brother? We're just chilling, man. We're going to watch a couple of videos today. And we're going to talk a little bit about adoption today. because there's some people that are into Bitcoin that I didn't know that were really into Bitcoin. By the way, guys, see when people say hi specifically to me, thanks. I'm just a very quote unquote non small talk type of person. So it's totally not my thing to say hi often. I'm not ignoring you. Okay, man. Thanks for the heads up. Mushiki. Patty. AMs. I'm good with long text, but horrible with small talk, like saying hi. Got you. Thanks, Moon. Hell yeah. Dean, that's it. Let's keep working. We have Australia Day, January 26th, when Captain Cook arrived with a fleet of convicts. That's what's up. Hey. It stirs controversy because we remember the indigenous who were here first. Some call it Invasion Day as these settlers did horrible things to the original people of the land. Okay. Hi, Jerry from BTC Holler. What's up, Holler? How you doing, honey? How you feeling? Clean your machine. My twin, Patty. Hey, Jerry. Hey, you back, Patty? We do, Dean. Australia Day is always a good day. Nice. Will is back. Barbecue galore. Will, how was your fourth, man? I ain't seen you in a while, brother. 99 sats again. Cold card Q. It's a definite upgrade. That is. He's got the cold card Q. Good, man. That's the best one. Hey, Sin. Patty P's in the house. Hi, Miss Patty P. Dean. What's up, Sin? Hey, twin. Patty P, good to see you. Diener. Captain Cook. Convicts and Peter Pan. Yo, put me in, coach. Y'all, what's up? How was your fourth? Oh, it's doing this again. It's doing it again. It's not moving inside the thing. Good to see you, y'all. How was your weekend? Yeah. Hey, BFF family. Yes. Hey, what's up? Like the song we listened to. Hey, what's up? What's up? Yes, Jen. Peter Pan showed up to Australia. Nice. Who is setting up their cold car queue? Scotty B or Scotty 99. Scotty 99. Although I know history is his story. Oh, it's all fabricated. Yeah. A lot of times it is. Dean, what land hasn't been stolen? Yeah, very true. Hey, dude, don't be stealing all the sets again tonight. Yeah, he won a lot. Me too. Cold card is very stressful to do. What's up, BFL? Good to see you, man. How are you? BFL's in the house. Bitcoiner for life. Love that name, bro. Good to have you back. Boom, BTC, Fanny. Fourth was good, man. Spent the weekend on the pit. LOL. Hope everyone's was safe and enjoyable. Okay, good, man. Good to hear that. You look like a barbecuer in the picture, man. I know you cooked up some good stuff, right? All right, brother, was pretty good. No mishaps. Good. Good. Bitcoiner for life always says Jerry. Oh, you know how many times I used to hear that back in the days, especially late 90s, early 2000s? All the time. I just received a huge zap from my man, Ian. Second biggest zap of the day so far, right behind Letha's. 2,500 big ones. That is a CYM zap. Clean your machine zap. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Emily says, hi there, y'all. Imagine we could start gifts, insert gifts. Yeah, that'd be funny, Vic. Very funny. Do you have a cold card queue, Jenny? P et al? P and L? P et al? People want what they don't have. Blunt man. Yeah. All right, guys. So that was the first spin of the day. Belonged to Anonymous for 516. Let's see who can win the second spin at 517 and win 100 Satoshi. And Patty P, not yet. You'll get it soon. All them sats you got. Ian, speaking of the devil. Speaking of the devil, that is Ian. He is a winner, and that is for his grandson, Aiden. That's 517. Let's look at 518 and spin it and see who can win it. Congratulations, brother. Johnny C's in the house. Nice. Patty P. Johnny C for 518. Blocks are coming in a little slower today. Hi, Jen. Congrats, Ian. Yes. I bought the cold card queue, still waiting for it to be shipped. Finally retired my ledger. Yeah. It took mine forever to come to my house. It took like 3 weeks to come to my house when I ordered it. Johnny C. Woo, woo. Johnny C, you here, brother? Dad is in the house. Just got home from work. Now I'm ready to party with the BTC fam. Dab, boy, I know you was hot out there, weren't you? Whew, man. I walked around the neighborhood today, Dab, and I had to look at the heat index this morning, and it was 94, but it felt like 96. And I said, man, once it gets to 100, I can't go outside no more, Dab. It's too hot out here, bro. Dab data. Johnny C says he's here. Good. Let me put you on the list. You're a winner. You're right. It did take a while to be delivered. Yeah, forever for me. What's up, everybody? Go, Johnny. He says, hey, Johnny. Boom. I've been waiting 3 months for my hoodie to be shipped from Canada, and I'm still waiting. Wow. Jeez. Sorry to hear that. Congratulations. Almost went to the store, LML, right? Not for sats. Okay. Thank you. No doubt. Dappers. I'll do anything for more sats. For real, man. Oh, I get you. Not too hot for sats. Got you. I'll do anything for sats. Yeah, man. Johnny C. Dab data. All right. We're all caught up with the Corey, yeah. With the spins, 3 months is wild. It is. Those Canadians take their time, yeah. Let's check out the most non-important thing is the Bitcoin price for 108,000. Here goes Scotty with another 99 sats. He says, took 4 days for mine to come. Nice. Heads up, you are going to need a good camera for scanning the QR codes. My camera sucked and couldn't do it. Oh, okay. I didn't use one for mine, though, I don't believe. The love is real. Thank y'all. No doubt, man. It is real up in here. Hi, Patty P. Hello, Ems. Yeah. I mean, the price is, whatever. Winner, chicken dinner. But the main thing is how many sats can you get for $1? Right? Now, obviously, the price, depending on the price that is, but I mean, 924 sats for $1. I can't wait to look back at these videos 3-4 years from now when we're getting 200, 300 sats an hour. I mean, for $1. Then we'll realize how good it is. I'm telling you, man, look at your sats like dollars, man. Even though they're better than dollars, because this is how we measure things. And what's somebody's net worth? Are they a millionaire? Are they a billionaire? They got $10,000. Look at those sats, man, just like dollars, but better. And measure your wealth in your Satoshis, man. I'm telling you guys. I don't know if you guys saw my last Satoshi Saturday. It was continuation from the other one. And I was basically saying that, we need to get as many people as we can to be Satoshi millionaires. We really will. And that's one of the videos I'm going to talk about today. Bitcoin Katie made a video and it went viral. This lady right here. Okay, she's got a lot more subscribers now. She has 4.76 thousand subscribers. She got 98,000 views on this video, guys. And we're going to react to that one. So, and then there's something else we're going to do about adoption as well. But this lady is doing a great job, man. And I really like her videos. I think Sharper told me about her. And I'm really enjoying her stuff, man. I really am. And we're gonna do our thing, man. I'm gonna still be stacking when they are 200 for $1. Me too. That's 500,000 a coin, by the way, Jenny. I'm gonna be stacking when it's $1 for every sat. Because the dollars are still nothing compared to Satoshi's, Jenny. When we're at $100 million Bitcoin, that's when we'll be $1 1 sat parity. $1 million Bitcoin is 1 cent $1 parity, or 1 sat parity. I'm still going to be stacking. It's just the best way to save. And for me, just for me, it's the only way to save. As long as this Bitcoin thing ain't a rug pull, I'll be stacking for the rest of my life. Exactly. Wow, that was quick. Yeah, I got there quick for him. Hi, Jen. How are you? Dap says. Something else on strike. Hey, thank you, man. Send me 100 sats. Jason Anonymous. I think that was Jared. Yeah. Hit you with 100 beam, bro. Hope that went through. It did, man. Thank you so much. Let me show you. It's a big donation, brother. Thank you. Now, see, some people will look at that and go, oh, it's only 10 cents or whatever. Listen, no, it's not. Okay. It's a lot more than that in the future. Trust me. And it's not going anywhere, Jared, only to you guys. I'm not selling. The only thing I use my sats for is 3 things. In my cold storage, I give them away, and I use them for what you call it, Steak and Shake. That's it. I keep them in the community, guys. So thank you so much, Jared. I appreciate you, bro. Doing pretty good. How about you? Jenny says. Jenny, Jared, this lady had me cracking up today comparing Bitcoiners to cars. Yeah, this is the video I think that she does that. This video went viral, man. She got 100,000 views on this video. It's crazy, man. How does she only have 4,000 subscribers, 5,000 subscribers? It's ridiculous. That 10 cents is going to be $100 quick. Yes, it is, Jenny. It is. So let's take a look at that video, and we're going to react to it. And let's see what the young lady has to say. This is a pretty good video with a pretty good channel, and this is why I say 1 million satoshis is very, very important, guys.
So you think owning just 0.01 Bitcoin isn't a big deal? Here's the truth. If you hold even that tiny amount, you're already ahead of 99.96% of the global population. That's more rare than being a millionaire.
Now that's crazy. Did you guys just hear that? 99. Let me get in here. Let me move her back a little bit. 99.96% of the planet doesn't have 1 million satoshis. We've talked about this, guys. That's how rare it is. You know what I mean? To have a satoshi. I have 1 million satoshis. Anybody else starting to get scam calls again today, like they took a vacation last week and are back to the grind again? No, I haven't seen that at all. Doing well. First thing home, putting on my man Jerry's video. Thank you, Dab. Her channel's due to explode soon. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, Vic. Not me, Jen. Yeah, me neither. Not yet, Jenny. Buck52 sold everything. Keep going, doing the good work, Jerry. What's up, brother? You want me to put you on the wheel? Rare like a unicorn. Yeah, exactly. This is, again, and I'm not saying this is because of me or whatever, but I'm seeing so many videos talking about 1 million satoshis. And again, I've been preaching this since 2023, guys. Okay? 2023, I've been talking about getting to 1 million sats. And it's just going to be crazy. It just doesn't mean as much right now because it's only 1,000 something bucks. 1,080 bucks or whatever it is, or 1,000, yeah, 80 bucks or something like that for 1 million. So I got maybe 1-2 calls all week last week, and today I got 4. Wow. Jen, they are realizing we are Bitcoin and want to scam us out of our sats. Exactly. I don't understand why there can be so many people who have tiny amounts of Bitcoin. I mean, once you start, how can you put in only 20 bucks? You know why, Moonshiki? Because they really don't understand. They just have a bunch of cryptos on their wallets, and I've seen it too, Moonshiki. They'll have, 50 bucks of or 100 bucks of Bitcoin. They have 40 bucks of Ethereum, 30 bucks of Solana, 20 bucks of Shiba Inu or Solana or some other shitcoin. And they don't really truly understand it. The people that really truly understand it is even smaller than that number. Patty P says, boom, all the time, my work phone and personal phone. Yes. Vic Shoots, usually it's Medicare lately. Okay. I just answer and say, quote unquote, thank you for calling about your Medicare Advantage plan. We're the only advantage is we take advantage of you. Dab data, that's crazy. Yes. You got to build your conviction. Then you'll never stop stacking. Exactly. But it takes time to do that, Dean. That's why we're, as early adopters, are going to be the new rich class. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, it's not all about the rich stuff and stuff. I know, Dab. I know. But, it is what it is. You want to take care of your family in the future. You know what I mean? And that's what's going to happen, Dean. But it takes, like you said, it takes a lot of time to do that. How many people someday will be saying Bitcoin is not fair? If I had only known about it back then, now it's too expensive. But then again, we are already hearing that. Yeah, of course, Lauren, we're absolutely going to hear that. And like you said, people are saying it already. I've had people say it to me, even though these are the same people, Lauren, that I've told them to do it. It's crazy. Fire in the hole. Twin, amazing answering to them with this. Yes.
Being a millionaire, and more rare than owning beach 96% of the global population. That's more rare than being a millionaire, and more rare than owning beachfront property, vintage cars, and fine art.
It is more rare than being a millionaire. We've talked about this, right? Let me show you this real quick. I think I've showed you guys this before. See if I go. So according to this, there's 58 million millionaires, okay, in the world. But again, we know there's way more than that, right? I mean, we know that. Okay, let's look at the Bitcoin rich list real quick, and let's compare. Right, the Bitcoin distribution list or Bitcoin rich list right here. Let me see where I'm at on this. Okay, let me look at how many millionaires first. Let me go to that. So there's 58 million millionaires in the world. Like I said, there's way more than that. Those are the only one they're showing us. But again, there's a lot more than that. And then they're not, telling you they're a millionaire. And then you got this list right here. Okay, these are the addresses of how many quote unquote Satoshis or Bitcoin are in each address. And this right here is the most important one. This right here is 1 million sats to 1 or 10 million sats, 1 million to 10 million. Okay. That's about 8 million people, just under 8 million people. And then down further are the bigger amounts, right? So you add these numbers up, these millions with these millions, 8 million plus 3.5, that's 11.5 plus 800 something thousand. That's what? 12.3, So again, there's about roughly just under 13 million addresses, not people, addresses. Because again, how many addresses do you guys have? Most people got more than one address. That's about 13 million people, that have 1 million sats or more. That's why they're saying, and I've been saying this for years, that this is going to be, you being a Satoshi millionaire is going to be more rare than a regular millionaire, a fiat millionaire, because there's going to be more millionaires made. Why? Because they print so much dollars, man. You know what I mean? Fire in the hole. Twin, amazing answer with them. Yeah, with this, yes. Just like my brother who still didn't buy because it already went quote unquote down again last time we spoke about it last Christmas. Yeah, because they don't understand, man. They don't understand, Moshiki. Jerry, my wife and family won't listen to me about Bitcoin. I feel like I'm the crazy one. You are the crazy one. I made a Satoshi Saturday about this. I said, you might want to listen to the crazy people, right? We are the crazy ones, Dap. But we're the rich ones. Jerry, I liked your interview with Joey Sats Venture. I hope you do more in the space as you are a great speaker. Oh, thanks, Dean. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. It's very kind, man. I've done a couple of interviews, man. I did one on Robin Sierra's channel, too. I did 2 of those. And then I got one coming up this week, I think. Yeah, another one this week, Dean. And then I've done, a few collabs with some people and stuff. So, yeah. So thanks for saying that, Dean. I feel like it's cringy because I don't really go back and watch them and listen to them. It's just something that I'm very passionate about. With Bitcoin, I can just keep going and going because I'm just so passionate about it. But thank you for saying that, Dean. I really appreciate that, bro. Top 23% of address if you have 1 million Satoshis. Boom, Jenny. Boom, boom, boom. Exactly. Again, you got 1 million sats. You are cooking with fish grease, man. I'm telling you that. You will be a Satoshi millionaire, man, especially when they move that decimal point back. Scotty just sent in 99 sats. Thank you, bro. Scotty says 1 million sats is the same $428,000 at the same ratio to the $900 trillion people keep talking about. Wow. 1 million sats is the same $428,000 at the same ratio to the $900 trillion people keep talking about. Wow. Never even thought about that. Scotty, good point, brother. Stack sats. Exactly, V. Exactly. And again, if you don't have 1 million sats, listen to me, guys. Listen. If you don't have 1 million sats, just dump it in and get 1 million. I'm telling you guys. All right. Sell something in your house and get to $1 million. Get to $1 million first and then study for 100 hours if you're just brand new. I know most of you guys aren't, but dump into $1 million, man. I'm telling you. I was guilty of coining. I had other cryptos until 2 days ago. It's the gamble. That's the addicting part. But since I swapped, no more anxiety about price or timelines. Exactly, Short Man. Short Man, we all start like that, bro. There's nothing wrong with that. And even if you had a tiny bit, you got 1% in the S coins, there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? You want to gamble a little bit, gamble. But going off, I don't have any of that crap, man. I don't have gold. I don't have silver. I don't have anything. I do have a retirement portfolio that I can't cash out right now until I'm 59 and a half. Okay, I can cash it out less than 10 years from now, about 9 years now. And I have some stocks in there. But all my stocks, Short Man, are nothing but Bitcoin companies. I have four companies. I have MicroStrategy. I have 21 by my boy Jack Mallers. I have Tesla because they have 11,000 Bitcoin, and I have GameStop because they have Bitcoin. That's it. Everything else I got is nothing but Satoshis, bro. I'm crazy for sure. Hopefully, like a fox, though. Yes, you are, VHF. Definitely like cotton. Not crazy. Whenever I try to orange pill mine, they give me, oh, here we go, face. Yeah, that's what they're gonna do until it gets to $1 million. That's when the fireworks are going off, guys. But again, build off your million. And Emily, if you don't have your million yet, honey, get to them. Okay, just smash buy into it, Emily. I'm telling you. Okay, you will not regret that. Because I don't want to be talking to you in 2 years when the price is 850,000. And I'm like, yeah, guys, remember, Bitcoin, $1 million Satoshis, only $850. No, $8,500, 8,500. That's it. Again, I got that video right up here, man. My pilot Satoshi Saturday pilot video. I show it all the time. Where Bitcoin was 26,000 something bucks, and for 269 bucks, you get 1 million sats, man. It was crazy. You aren't alone, brother. That's right. Guilty as well. My Bitcoin is 90%. Yes, me too, man. I feel like God brought me to this point in perspective. Yes, absolutely. Jerry, that is fish heaven. Exactly, Doubt. I have way too many S coins. Yeah, well, you can get rid of them anytime you want, brother. Do it, please, everyone. 1 million sats minimum. Exactly. That is your minimum. Your 100 sats or your 100 hours are your minimum. Your million sats is a minimum. Don't make it your maximum. Just get in there. That's your base layer, right? Your million sats, and then get to your 100 hours as your 2 base layers, and then build on top of that. A lot of people won't ever realize they are being rugged with the dollar unless a bigwig says that's the case. Just stay humble and stack sats. Yeah, but once we show them and they see it, they can't unsee it. I'm up to 736,000 sats, and I invested $540 into Bitcoin mining this past week. But I'm broke. I have less than $20 until August 3rd. LOL. It's all good, man. You're there, man. You're 73.6% there, brother. Good job, GOW. I wonder how we all found Bitcoin, where we heard it from first. Who sparked the interest in us? That's a good question, man. No MicroStrategy, Jerry? MSTY? No, just MicroStrategy. No MSTY. Yes, I'm maxed out at the moment and starting the debt snowball. Just leaving the sats off exchange and letting it grow like a 401k. I can't touch it. See it in 2030 plus. Yes. How are you, AV? Good to see you, brother. Good to have you back. Yeah, that's all you got to do. This is the easiest play in the world, guys. You know what I mean? It really is. So let's do a spin here while we're waiting. We're at 519. Let's do a quick spin. Something just happened on my Strike app, and it was my hourly buy. Okay, buddy, go ahead. Okay, go ahead, buddy. I'm here alone with my grandson, so I'm new to this, but grabbed a cold car queue before the price of one skyrockets. Good job, Patty. Good job. Yes, Jerry, selling my base. Good. 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 Don't sell your base, Elms. Got to step off for a second, Jerry. Okay, son. Let me know when you're back, brother. No doubt. Thank you for letting me know. Blunt, man, it's very frustrating and very sad. Yeah, it is. So let me show you my buy real quick. So I buy every hour on the hour, guys. And I just bought, I buy $1 every hour. And that got me 923 sats. You can see that. 923 sats for $1. It's crazy. $24 a day. That's what I buy right now. And I'm loving it. It's not a lot, you know what I mean? But it's something. Ain't that right, Corey? So it's very frustrating, very sad. Yes. GOW, you got this. You will get to 1 million before you know it. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. I cannot remember. I do remember. I was interested in mining many years ago, but then didn't do it as it seemed too complicated and I didn't know how to start. Okay. I understand. George's in the house. He said, what's that? George, what's up, man? Let me put you on the wheel. My man George for the score. Good to see you, my brother. So I'm going to put you and Arnie boy on the wheel. Congratulations, man. I heard you're an uncle now, officially. Congratulations, but it's long, but it's so long, I have no idea when I heard about it first. Yeah. I don't know when I exactly heard about it either. Sure. Boom. Jen, well, as far as miners paying me out about 500 sats a day, well, so far my miner's paying me out about 500 sats a day, and it will be forever. So I'll just keep on keeping on. Nice, man. 500 sats a day. That's pretty good. I hear about this cold car queue. Would a Trezor be just as good, or what's the big difference? The big difference is Trezor is not a Bitcoin only company. It's decent. It's decent, but you want to go Bitcoin only. And the granddaddy is a cold card, bro. Cold card queue. I used to have a Trezor and a Ledger, and I traded them both in for a cold card, bro. That's just me, though. Yeah, Emily, sell all of your bases. Oh, Fatty P. Hey, Fatty. Boom, boom, boom. Cleaning the garage will be listening. Okay, got you, man. Started recycling with my sons for BTC. Nice. There's no shame in that, man. Again, you guys are getting the deal of a lifetime, man. Just think about every penny you have, every nickel, every dime, every quarter, right? They're all sats, man. My daughter right now, she's buying 10 cents an hour. She's getting 90 cents an hour, something like that. Not bad. Sure, boom. If anyone is interested, I'm selling Jerry's wheel for sats. Nice. I think she's getting 91, maybe 92 sats, something like that, every hour for 10 cents. What's up, Jared? Salute to you. Well, until having that is. Haha, yeah. Let me help my grandson real quick. I play a monthly Rust video game server that pays Satoshi at the end of each month. Last month, I played a video game and made 700 sats. Woohoo! Yeah, that's great, man. That is great. VHF, that data stack till the price runs away from normies. Then you'll go from crazy to genius. Not only because of price, but because you understand it exactly. Oh gosh, got sats. Yep. Okay, let me help my grandson real quick.
In this video, I'm going to show you exactly
Uncle
where
status.
you rank in the Bitcoin wealth pyramid and help you visualize just how incredibly rare even small Bitcoin holdings are. And you'll see how the door to early Bitcoin ownership is closing, and fast. Most people won't even understand the opportunity that they've missed until it's too late. So let's dive in. How many people in the world do you think currently own Bitcoin? Take a guess. Maybe 15%? 5%? 1%? If you guessed even 1%, you're still way off the mark, because the real number is a tiny fraction of a percent. The big blue circle in this chart represents the 8 billion people in the world who own 0 Bitcoin. That's all the no-coiners. And the tiny pink circle, that's everyone who holds at least 0.01 Bitcoin. It's so small, you can barely see it. And that represents just 0.04% of the world's population, meaning that 99.96% of people on the planet own either 0 Bitcoin or own less than 0.01 Bitcoin, or 1 million sats. So if you already own more than that, congratulations.
You see how rare we are, guys? We are so rare. It's crazy. Congrats, Joe. Welcome to Unclehood. Yes. Yes. Congratulations, brother. Jor from the heavens. Yep. Thanks, AV. Jor. GOW 500 sats is more than I can steal from Jerry Loves Freedom on a normal night. Yeah, 500 is a lot, man. Oh, what joy! Congrats, Joy. Congrats. Did you do proper due diligence on ordinals, runes, and alkynes yet? No, I have not, brother. What's up, man? Good to have you back. TPS. Let me put you on the wheel, bro. TPS. Good to see you, man. How you been? Mushik, I actually ended up doing mining on Nice Hash in 2021, I think, on a blah, 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 but just a little for the thrill. Electricity is too expensive journey. Yeah, I bet. Raising human beings is the best. Every human is a miracle. Yep. Thanks, everyone. That was Minute ETH back when payout was in BTC. I just started buying Bitcoin for my kids' future. Nice. I need to pick up another wallet. I'll definitely look into the cold car queue for them. Good job, brother. Is it just me, or is that a large? She ain't complaining about burgers being too tall. I'm all sorry. It's 1 a.m. here. Love the show. Keep it going. No doubt, man. Thank you, B. I appreciate you, man. Got to get you on here. Good to see you, B. You guys are funny guys, man. Funny guys. Funny. Congrats, Jor. Hey, Uncle Jor. This lady's all over my feet, and she has not put in the proof of work. Well, she blew up. It's okay to feel crazy. Yes. Howdy, freedom fighters. Michelle loves freedom. My sister from another mister. How are you? Put you on here. Michelle loves freedom with 1 L. Michelle, I know your fourth was crazy. Right? I know you had a good old time. That's a patriot right there. Bro, I got enough UTXOs and SAS fam. I'm good. And the wheel is too stacked. I don't want to take the opportunity away from anybody else. Well, if you win, you can just give it to somebody else, brother. You can just pass it to somebody. Australia was one of the hardest hit countries when it came to COVID. I never believed it. I came across BTC as a truther protester. I was following mentioned BTC, ETH, and XRP. One of the hardest hit countries when it came to COVID. I never believed. Yep. Same here, bro. You do your own work and realize it's just BTC. Exactly. Blunt man, I've been thinking I'm crazy since 2001. You ain't the only one. So for that, I'm grateful. Me too, man. I'm grateful you're here too. Hey, good to see you. Michelle loves freedom. September 11th, to be precise. Yeah. Had my son. I'm an old lady. I was in bed by 9 o'clock. LOL. Michelle. Ordinals, runes, and outcomes are super important for the network utility and mass adoption. Tons of data sheets are in orbit right now. Bitcoin is in outer space. All right. Let's keep it going.
We're in the top 0.04% based on current data. It can be easy to overlook this if you're in the Bitcoin space and constantly comparing yourself to an endless list of Bitcoiners who seem to be hodling large stacks. Sometimes it can seem like a small amount, like 0.01, is almost pointless. But if we zoom out, you'll have the opportunity to see just how early and rare you actually are. First, let's consider Bitcoin ownership in the context of Bitcoin's available supply. You're probably already aware that there will only ever be 21 million Bitcoin. That number is fixed. No central bank, no politician, no CEO can inflate it. It was pre-programmed in since Bitcoin's inception.
He says, I'm currently buying on Kraken right now. Does anyone have other recommendations of exchanges to buy Bitcoin that's just as good, if not better than the Kraken? Yeah, I have Strike. You go down the description box below, brother, and click on those links. Strike will give you, you can buy every hour on the hour. Free fees for your first 500 dollars in buys, and also after your 7 days of DCAing, dollar cost averaging, on the 8th day is free. And it's a Bitcoin only company, bro. Kraken is not Bitcoin only, my friend. So use the links below and you'll get some free sats. I got 3 different companies down there you can use, all Bitcoin only. Yeah, Dean, Australia was really bad and none of us knew that, I'm sure. Yep. Yeah. I was watching her videos just yesterday. She's good. Yeah, I like her. I like this lady. She's just very straight to the point. First I've seen this lady. Yeah, she's good, man. Strike's my new favorite. Strike is my favorite, man. Appreciate it, bro. No doubt. Thank you for helping, man. Appreciate it. It'll help each other. You know what I mean? LOL, Jen. Yeah, Jen is funny. For bigger purses, BitVevo has very low fees. Not sure if they are in the U.S., though. I'm not sure about that one either.
As of mid-2025, about 19.6 million of the 21 million Bitcoin have already been mined, but it's estimated that at least 3 million are gone forever.
Well, those numbers are a little bit wrong. As of right now, let's take a look at that. As of right now, I think it's 19.8 that have been mined. Yeah, right now it's almost 19.9 have been mined. And when I hear people say, and I'm not knocking on her because she's just, doing her thing, probably pulled the numbers up, but when they say 3 million are lost, guys, it's more than that. You know what I mean? And the reason I'm giving you these numbers is simple. Bitcoin is more rare than people think there is. It is. You know what I mean? Almost 19.9 million of them have already been mined, and more than I'm guessing between 3.5 and 5 million have been lost. You guys let me know in the comments what you guys think. But it's even more rare than all the people that have it. So I think those numbers just a little bit off. But she said as of 2025, it's 19.6, but it's definitely a couple 100,000 more than that. And I think there's a lot more lost than those numbers say.
Lost keys, destroyed hard drives, or early users who forgot they ever had it. This leaves an estimated circulating supply of about 16.6 million Bitcoin. But that doesn't mean it's all available. Only about 2.4 million Bitcoin, around 15% of the circulating supply, are currently held on exchanges, meaning the Bitcoin that is actually tradable. And that number is dropping fast, down 20% since November 2024.
Yep. And V's got a good question. Bitcoin has come off the shelf quicker than TP during COVID. Yes. And then VHS, how many Bitcoin are owned and how many are available for purchase? That is a good question, my friend. Let's check that out. So according to this chart right here, this is timechainindex.com. Let me put this in the description, VHF. According to this, my brother, the ownership is about 52.53% of the plebs of us, just over 11 million of the 19.88 million that have been mined are owned by us. And then the rest are in pie charts like that. So click on that link, VHF, and put that on your desktop, and then you'll see that, okay? It's a pretty good source. V, spot on, KT is the cheapest I've come across using Electrum. Nice. Or are they owned, and if you pay the current price, someone will sell you some? Well, the only time someone can sell them to you if they either sell them to you directly or sell them to the exchange. But normally people buy them on the exchange or, from person to person or something like that. But if you look at that distribution chart right there, VHF, it'll tell you the breakdown. Every coin mined is owned. Yes. Somebody owns them. Yep. Gotta be SVIP 1 or higher though. Yep. So that's how that works, VHF.
Bitcoin's liquidity is evaporating while demand is rising. Let's say you were to divide those 16.6 million coins evenly among the global population. You'd get just 0.002 Bitcoin per person, about 200,000 sats.
This is something that I talk about a lot. Actually, 10 Bitcoin is the number one merit-based cryptocurrency because of that 52% distribution. All Bitcoin that are for sale are owned. Yeah. Yep. Another thing to think about of that 15% on the exchange isn't what's available at a time. Yeah. But this right here, this number 200,000 sats, I think it's much lower than this. Let me show you this chart. I've showed you guys this before. But this is my favorite one. This is bitcoinsperperson.com. And let me send this to you. I'll put this in the description box below. I mean the chat below, excuse me, right here. And this right here is it shows all the Bitcoin that have been mined, 19,889,000. And that shows how many people there are in the world. And if it was evenly distributed, we'd get 244,000. So a few thousand more than what she's saying, but that's not the point. The point is that's not available though. Okay. As I showed you in that other chart, There's no way in heck if we distribute it all evenly with everybody owning what they own and not giving it up, the governments, the entities, the companies, the countries, everything that own it, not selling, including us. We own 52%, maybe a few percent will sell, but most of us won't. And then also the ones that are lost, none of this is accounted for. This is just evenly distributed, and it's not evenly distributed. So my guess, I always say, if we had to evenly distribute it today with everybody, with all the stuff that I just said, I think it's between 5,000 and 15,000 at the most sats between all 8 billion people, between these 19 point almost 9 million Bitcoin. That's what I think it is. So what do you guys think? Thanks, Jerry and chat. No doubt, VHF. Love you guys. Thanks, Jerry. Have to leave now. Have a long day tomorrow. Okay, V, thanks for coming in, bro. We love you, my brother. We love you, my brother. But yeah, it's hard to know, but all I know is we're in rare air, guys. Okay? We're in very, very rare air right now. So
2 Bitcoin per person, about 200,000 sats each. So if you're holding more than 0.002 Bitcoin, you're already above the global average in Bitcoin wealth.
AKA you're cooking with fish grease, guys. If you got 200,000 sats, you are absolutely cooking with fish grease. I'm telling you that. 100,000, 180,000, 200,000, 250,000, you're cooking, man. But if you get 1,000,000 sats, if you get to 1,000,000 sats, guys, and again, it just sounds so crazy, I know, because like, Jerry, what are you talking about? It's only 200 something bucks today. What do you mean? 1,000,000 sats is only over $1,000, Jerry. What are you talking about cooking with fish grease? I can barely light my stove with that. Trust me, man. You put that in cold storage and you hold it. And again, these little 100 sats that I'm giving you, you think is nothing. This is a piece of the finite pie, guys. And those 100 sats one day is going to be able to buy you groceries, depending on your time frame. You know what I mean? Good night, EB. EB's leaving too? I didn't catch that. Yeah, what short man said, so many people are use exchange like a bank and do not plan to sell. Exactly. Good night, V. Exactly, Munshiki.
That might sound a bit far-fetched, but this is the reality of a truly scarce digital asset. Scarcer than gold, scarcer than real estate, far more scarce than Apple or Nvidia stock, and scarcer than many of the rarest collectible assets. You may have already seen the old sea creature charts like this one: shrimps, dolphins, whales, etc., based on Bitcoin wallet balances. But this chart has been around for a long time, and let's be honest, most of us aren't swimming with whales. So I've reworked it into something a bit more relevant: a Bitcoin wealth tier system where your category is represented by a car model, from your simple scooter to an Italian supercar. So first up, we have the Vespa, which represents all holders with...
Speaking of cars, Michelle Loves Freedom, my sister from another mister, says, selling my 2024 runner for Bitcoin on Thursday. Wow. Look at the timing of that. Showing the Bitcoin wealth distribution in cars. And Michelle says, you know what? I'm going to get those few thousand grand, however much she's going to get, and she's going to put it all into Bitcoin. Exactly. That's a very smart move, Michelle. Very smart move. Later, V. Super smart, Michelle. Super smart.
less than 0.01 Bitcoin. This tier includes 88% of all Bitcoin wallet addresses. You're still early and you're moving, but it's not fancy. Most people fall here. Now let's take a look at holders with a more substantial amount of Bitcoin. So of the Bitcoin holders who have more than
Dominic, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. How are you?
0.01 Bitcoin, here's the breakdown of wealth tiers. So next level up, we have the Hyundai, which is 0.01 to 0.1 Bitcoin. This group makes up about 69% of all wallets that hold more than 0.01 Bitcoin. You're practical and you've moved beyond the basics. You're on the road and you're stacking sats steadily. So moving beyond the sensible sedan, we have the Tesla tier, which is 0.1 to 1 Bitcoin. Only 30% of wallets reach this level. In the Tesla tier, you're cruising with comfort and even a bit of style. So now let's head up to level Porsche. 1 to 10 whole Bitcoin. Now we are talking. You're sleek, powerful, and turning heads.
Wow, Michelle. Michelle says, I have a 99 4Runner that I'll drive until it hit 1 million. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah. Good night, Michelle. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah. That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
Just 8% of wallets make it into this range. Now we are heading into serious rarity. And finally, we have the Lamborghini, which is 10 plus whole Bitcoin. The top 1.2% of all wallets, the elite supercars of Bitcoin. These are the true Bitcoin OGs, long-term holders or high net worth buyers who saw the potential early. And yes, I know that wallet data isn't the same as person level data. One person can have multiple wallets. Some exchange wallets hold funds for thousands of users. So while this isn't perfect, it's the best available proxy we have for understanding distribution.
Yep. She even said it. More people own more than one address. You know what I mean? Dominic says, after listening to this, if the numbers are right, then this just shows how early we are, and we most likely are not bullish enough. Exactly, Dominic. And again, they're even crazier because they're showing people with multiple addresses. I mean, let's be real, guys. Who here just has one address? You know what I mean? It's either that or my house that's not paid off. Been thinking about it since Bitcoin was 63K. I'm biting the bullet. Smart move, Michelle. Smart move.
And according to the best estimates, the actual number of individual holders is probably 3 to 4 times smaller than the number of wallets. Let's make this even more concrete.
So she's saying 3 to 4 times smaller. So in other words, each person has about 3 to 4 wallets on average, or 3 to 4 addresses on average. And I think that's about right. You know what I mean? Each person has about 3 to 4. Because some people just have one. There's people that have 20. Some people have 10 and 5. That's kind of a low number. But again, if we take that at face value and take one person, let's do the low number for every 3 addresses, then that 13 million, that's like 4.2 million people that have a million Satoshis or more. That's crazy. I have 2, but one is empty. Absolutely, Ver. VHF says, as long as the monetary system continues to get debased, get to be debt based, we are not bullish enough on Bitcoin. Exactly. I always tell people, look, there's 3 reasons why Bitcoin is going to go quote unquote up in fiat currency. And it's solid, right? They're always going to print more dollars, number 1. Number 2, they're making less and less Bitcoin every 4 years. And 3, the demand for Bitcoin is going to keep going up, and it's going to go up at an exponential rate. So it's always going to go up. So this is the dip, guys. This is the dip. I have to. Lauren, who has hit that like button? Thank you, Lauren. I appreciate that. Sorry, I just did. No doubt. I appreciate that. That's right, Lauren. Thank you so much for saying that, Lauren. Appreciate you.
I want you to visualize each level of Bitcoin ownership as the number of people in a large city. So here's what those levels would look like if you lived in one of these cities, all of which have similarly sized populations. First up, we have New York City. If you hold between 0.01 and 0.1 Bitcoin, you'd be one of just 9,175 people in the entire city. That's less than the number of employees at a large tech company. If you own 0.1 to 1 whole Bitcoin, you're one of only 3,296 people in all of Greater London. This is the number of spectators at one small football game. Now we have Hong Kong. If you own between 1 and 10 Bitcoin, you're one of just 888 people in the city. And that's fewer than the number of multimillionaires living in this financial powerhouse. And last, we have Chicago. If you hold between 10 and 100 Bitcoin, there's only 131 other people in the entire city that have that level of Bitcoin. Roughly the number of people having dinner at a single busy restaurant.
No wonder this video went viral. I love that, man. I love that. We are so rare, guys. And again, that's going by the addresses per person, one per person. Again, people have multiple addresses, man. So we need to be even more bullish. And again, we're more rare than these numbers even say.
If this data is surprising or it motivates you to keep stacking, hit like and tell me, which car you'd be driving or which city you'd be living in.
I'd be driving a Hyundai, guys. I'm driving the Hyundai.
In the comments below. And if you're finding this helpful, share it with someone who's stacking but maybe doesn't realize how far ahead they already are. Now let's compare Bitcoin wealth tiers with traditional net worth brackets.
Michelle said she watched this video the other day. She said, I watched this the other day. It's what made me decide to dump my newer Forerunner. That and my insurance going up again by 10%. Nice. Good, Michelle. Yeah, she's doing it. This video is great, man. This is a great video. Sonny says, hello, friends. Huh? Okay, go ahead, buddy. What's up, Sonny? How are you? Good to see you back, man. I'll put you on the wheel. I'd probably be the only one in my town, right? Aha. Nothing wrong with a Hyundai. Hey, man, I'm on the list though. As long as I'm on the list. What's up, Sonny? Sonny, how was your 4th, my brother? Good to see you, man. Hi, Sonny. Yeah. As long as we're on the list.
So to be in the top 10% of net worth in the US, you need around $1.2 million worth of wealth. In the UK, it's about £600,000, and in Australia, that's nearly 2 million Australian dollars. But to be in the top 10% of all Bitcoin holders, you only need about 0.1 Bitcoin.
In other words, 10 million sats. 10 million sats to be in the 1%. That's a lot of sats. I'm not saying it's not, but it's much different than that other number. You know what I mean? Estimated number of holders 9 million. 1 in X people, 1 in 900. Hi, everyone. 4th was great. Weather was fantastic. We grilled with the family. Life doesn't get much better. Good, man. Good. Good to hear that, Sonny. Thanks for letting us know that. I'm going to get to that 10 million sats. Yes, you are, Jenny. You keep giving them away, though. Hello. Yes. Crazy, man. Just, again, it's a piece of the finite pie, man.
Just over 10,000 US dollars at mid 2025 prices. That's the cost of a single second-hand Honda or Toyota. But in terms of rarity, that puts you in the same tier as a traditional millionaire. Own more than 1 Bitcoin. You are the equivalent of a multi-millionaire in this ecosystem. And more than 10 Bitcoin, you're sitting amongst the billionaires. That is in terms of relative scarcity, not today's dollar value. Here's the kicker. Most of that traditional wealth takes decades of grinding a career, building a business, climbing the property ladder, investing into stocks, navigating legacy financial systems, or being fortunate enough to inherit valuable assets.
Absolutely. She is right. All right, we're going to do a couple spins. I think it would be rare to even know people with a whole coin. It'll be, listen, again, we're here early, so we know people like online and stuff that have them, but actually know them in person. Steven, you're right. It's going to be so rare, man, to know somebody a whole coin. And again, we watch YouTube videos from, 2020, 21 to 2025 or 2028 or whatever. But once we hit like 2035, when the gold rush is over, you're not going to see people walking around with a Bitcoin. You're just not. You know what I mean? Just like you don't see billionaires walking around. Glad you had fun with the fam. Yes, Sonny. Sonny, I put back twice what I give, sir. Okay, good. I know you put a lot of back. I was just teasing you about giving away. We know we love you, Jenny. We love you. I know Friday's going to be crazy. I know someone with 2 and they were given to him. Wow. Yeah, I mean, we know people because we're early. You know what I mean? But as this thing spreads out, this new ecosystem spreads out into the regular fiat system, and it starts taking over again. It's just going to be. I don't think people understand how rare this thing is, man. They really don't. But all right, let's spin for 519, Jenny. The last one was 518, right? Let's spin for 519 and see who can win it. Michelle. Philly. Greg. Philly. Congratulations, brother. Lauren says Jerry is the only whole corner I know. LOL. Well, Lauren, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but if I'm the only one you know, you don't know anybody, sir. Thanks for saying that, though. I sold a little over 1 BTC and rebought 3 times since November. Wow, you sold a little over 1 BTC and rebought 3 times since November. Wow. Ooh, Greg, I work with a guy who knows a guy with 10 Bitcoin. Yeah. I mean, it's still early. You're going to know somebody that knows somebody now because, we're early. But regular folks are not going to know people that have 1 Bitcoin. They just won't. You know what I mean? Yes, Jerry, ain't fooling me. Yeah, well, you guys think I got a Bitcoin and you're Greg. Woo woo. Yes, let's go. Good job, Greg. George says, "Me too, Lauren." Well, that's not true, George. Ooh, thanks, Jerry. No doubt, bro. We all have the stories, all the cups. Yeah, and it's okay, Jay Rimmer. You know what I mean? We've all done it. Trust me, we've all done it. All right, Philly's the winner of 519. Let's see who can be the winner of 520. Looks like my man T-Pain. T-Pain's in the house. That guy with 10 Bitcoin shouldn't be telling people. He sure shouldn't. I remember the Bitcoin faucet back in the day that gave away free Bitcoin. I didn't even know it at the time. Time machine, anyone? Yeah, we all need a time machine. I sold land in August and could have bought a whole Bitcoin. Now I'm struggling for 0.1. No, it's okay. It's okay, Michelle. Trust me, we've all gone through it. T, are you here? My friend just told me she sold 4 of her BTC and ended up buying a house back in 2020-ish. My mouth kind of dropped. Wow. So she probably had more than 4 then. FY, yep. Oh, yeah, T. Woo. George says, funny to hear anyone complain about the price of Bitcoin not going up. They don't understand how much of a blessing this is. Exactly. I am in no rush whatsoever for the Bitcoin strategic reserve to start expanding by the Bitcoin Act. I ain't in a rush for none of that stuff, man. Good point, George. T, yay. Mr. T, don't play that fool. She had 5 total. Wow. She had 5 and sold 4 for her house. Yes, buddy. Okay. I'm not complaining at all. Me neither, Jenny. We know where this is going. Exactly. Nowhere but up, Jor. Jen, what does she say now? Yes. Dips or gifts. This is the dip, guys. When we're at 646,000 later on in this cycle, are you going to look back at this? When we're at 646,000 in late 2028 or whatever, you're going to be looking back at these prices like, I can't believe I got 900 something sats for $1. This is incredible, man. No blessing anymore if you already put anything in. Yes. Not if you put everything in. Yep. Diamond Diggler, dang, not sure if she still has the other one. Our conversation got interrupted. I picked that conversation back up. I seem to always buy the pumps. LOL, I'm still up though. No, of course you are. Of course you are. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of hoping for one more cycle before up forever. Give us one more shot at sub 100K Bitcoin in 2026, 2028 ish. Yeah, before it hit 100K, I was begging everybody, especially during the ETF launch and stuff like that. I was telling people, I go, look, man, you got to get in, man. You got to front run these companies. I was talking about that in December 2023, January 2024. And all through the summer of 2023, fall summer 2023, when we knew the ETFs were going to buy, I was telling everybody, you better front run. This is when the price was in the 30s and stuff like that. Then it went to the 40s. And I go, guys, this thing's going up. You know what I mean? And I was buying like crazy. You know what I mean? And the sats that I used to get compared to now are crazy. But again, it's all about perspective and where you're looking at it from. Compared to 646,000 a Bitcoin, this is a steal, man. This is a steal. How many are going to say, but I just didn't know, even though we told them? Exactly. A lot of people, Lauren. A lot of people. Because people don't like to take personal responsibility, brother. They don't. Hold on. My grandson's on the toilet. Both of our ADHD brains were long gone by the time the interruption was over. I just now thought about it again. Wow. If the Fed doesn't lower this month and we have to wait till September, we might have another 8 weeks to buy. Yep. But I'm still buying. You know what I mean? I don't think we're going to go under 100,000. I mean, it's too close to 99,000 to say that, but I just don't see it happen unless, of course, it's just some flash crash real quick. But we'll see. You know what I mean? We'll see. Bought my daughter one for her college graduation in 2021. I'm praying she held. I haven't asked. 0.1? You mean 0.01? AV, people in this chat will be family legend if you can hold on for a decade plus. Yeah, I'm not even thinking about doing anything at all, AV, until 2035. And when I mean thinking about doing anything, I'm talking about borrowing against it, spending a little bit, and not until this gold rush is over, this Bitcoin gold rush. If one Bitcoin was the size of a grain of sand and filled a bucket with BTC sand, you would only get about 3/4 the bucket before you run out of Bitcoin. If one Bitcoin was the size of a grain of sand and filled a bucket with Bitcoin sand, you would only get about 3/4 the bucket before you run out of Bitcoin. A 1-gallon bucket. Is it that much? 3/4 of a bucket? 0.1, not 1. I figured. Michelle, OMG, yes. The odds that you're old enough to understand Bitcoin with the financial power to acquire Bitcoin while Bitcoin is still attainable for the average pleb. What are the odds to be alive for this? Exactly. This is why I always, and that's a good point, Jared. This is why I always say we're the only ones that can do this. We're on this timeline right now at this moment with all the things you just said, Jared. Great point, man. Yes, 0.1. It was like 53K. Wow. Hey, man, can you spare Satoshi? I sure can. And that's what that's what people are going to be saying in the future, Lauren. Absolutely. I used to just hodl, but if I kept doing that, I'd probably be around 8 to 10K. I tried to sell it, put the money on a short when it goes down, sell the short and rebuy. That's made me most of the gains. Okay. Yeah. I don't trade Bitcoin, bro, at all. Fidelity anticipates 1 billion in 2038. Wow. Following the zero rule for every halving, they would be correct. Really? Hey, Jerry and fam, just popping in. Congratulations on your number in chat. No doubt. Thank you, GCAB. How are you, man? Good to see you. How's your 4th? I'm sitting on a pile of cash, and y'all are making me want to DCA or smash buy. What's cash? You have cash? VHF. Man, you got cash and S coins. I don't know how, brother. I don't know how. VHF, do it. Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you what to do, man, but I don't know, man. 1 cup of sand is approximately 2 million grams of sand. Oh, okay. Okay. I thought it was less than that. JMR, yes. Smash. Do it, VHF. What are you waiting for? This is crazy, man. This is so cool to be alive. It is. It really is. I wake up every day, Dean, like, is this real? Like, what? I literally go to mempool and say, is this real? You know? I'm playing out a thesis. Okay, man. Fiat filthiness, LOL. Yeah. VHF knows something we don't. Because I can't do it, bro. I can't keep any cash or any, my DCA monthly buy. I smash buy on the 1st of the month, too. I don't think there's a lot of people on the planet, guys. And let me just say this real quick. And I'm saying this with all humbleness when I say this. Let me zoom in on myself. I don't know if there's a lot of people that buy as much as I do. And I don't mean like as much Satoshis as me, right? I don't buy a lot, but as often as I buy. That's what I'll say. I buy 24 times a day, right? At the minimum, but I also smash buy during the day too. And I also do smash buys on certain paydays or certain times I get paid or something like that. So I'm buying at least 24 times a day and sometimes more than that. So I think I'm in rare air, man. And I'm not saying that to brag. I'm just saying that, you might want to consider that, guys. You know what I mean? Okay, got something from Scotty. Scotty says, at VHF, this is for you, VHF. Scotty says, Draw up a plan. Don't be emotional about it. I am in a similar situation, but I have my plan. I think he does have a plan, though, Scotty. He does. Why are you waiting? Both. AV, awesome. All right, let me play something and help my grandson off the toilet real quick. Let me play the Speed Wallet commercial. I'll be right back, guys.
Steak and Shake, where you can now pay with Bitcoin. You can skip the credit and debit cards, forget cash, and just scan a QR code to send sats. Let me show you. Now, I hadn't been to Steak and Shake in forever, so I didn't realize they now have these self-serve kiosks that make the process super fast and easy. I ordered a classic steak burger and fries, which, by the way, are now cooked in beef tallow, the old-fashioned way, and they're amazing. At checkout, I choose Pay with Bitcoin, and up pops the QR code. Now, all of this was enabled by Speed Wallet, which I'm so proud has been a partner of my show since 2023. I scan the QR code with my Speed Wallet, and boom, done in seconds. No middlemen, no fees, just real food paid with real money. By the way, if you use Speed Wallet at any Steak and Shake, you get 1,000 sats back in Lightning. Now, a few minutes later, my order was ready. Tasty burger and hot, crispy tallow fries. And the best part, I paid in Bitcoin. This is how adoption happens, one steak burger at a time.
Yeah, it's rare, guys. Satoshis are rare, and we have no idea. Most people have no idea. All right, let's see. Sorry about that, guys. Smash by dude. I did it back in 2023. I have no regrets. DCA later. Yes. Ver, why are you waiting? Everybody wants to know. Both, VHF. AV, awesome. Buy with whatever you have and DCA the rest. That's what George says. It's a good strategy. The only strategy, George says. I believe we live in a simulation, and I also think I've identified a pattern in the matrix. So I am playing out to see if I'm correct. Okay. All right. The $24 a day DCA seems pretty badass, actually. Thank you, AV. That's my little plan, man. The crazy thing is I am in one of the few countries that do not tax you on crypto gains if you held it for 1 year, and still people don't see the opportunities to saying, yeah, do what you can where you are with whatever you have. Yep. I'm about to go give all these screaming unsupervised children some more squeaky chickens. Bro, hook us up. Yeah, tell us the plan, bro. All fiat I spend is from a credit card, and I just got CDC card in the mail today. Nice. Steak and Shake in the South Point doesn't take BCC. Yeah, I know. I found that out the hard way, brother. Maggie says, have a good night. All right, Maggie, we love you. Thanks for coming in, Megs. Appreciate it. Let's see where you're at on here. Thank you so much, Maggie. Where are you at on this? Yeah, it's crazy, man. It is crazy. Thank you, Megs. VHF says, I'm serious, but there's not enough space in chat for me to explain. And even if I did, your eyes would probably glaze over, LOL. The CEO of Steak and Shake put out a video saying how much Bitcoin has helped their business. I want to see that video, man. Where do I find that? Been dollar cost average and buy one each day, but Corey and Jerry had me thinking of splitting that and trying the on the hour. Lauren, I'm telling you, man. I don't tell. Everybody's different. You know what I mean? If they had a Lauren, if they had a company that you could buy every time a block come out, I would switch that. I want to buy every time a block comes out. That's why I do this, by the way. Every time a block comes out, I give you sats. Even every hour on the hour is not enough for me. So to me, it's the best way to buy. I do smash buy on the first of the month, and then I split my whatever it is, 700 something bucks. I think it is for $24 a day times 30 or 31. It's like 700 something bucks. And then I'll do some smash buys during the month. But every hour on the hour, man, you just cannot lose like that, bro. Really, no tax after a year, and people still not convinced? Exactly. Jerry, have you made it on the Maple Bitcoin channel yet? Those guys are killing it. Yeah, I actually was on that channel. I did a video with them, Vic, on I believe it was on a Friday. Forrest Hodl was out with his baby, and then they invited me on, and I did a episode with them. It was great too. Those two guys are my friends, Vic. We actually all met up in Vegas, and we all hung out in Vegas. Not Forrest Hodl, he wasn't there; he's having a baby. But me and Jor and Rajat later on, we all hung out. So those two are my boys. We did a video together too on my channel. Me, Rajat, and Jor did. To put it simply, I think Bitcoin will top out late this year. Okay, then I think we get a bear market, and Bitcoin should go to or below 70K. Man, I hope you're freaking right, bro. I hope you're right. Somebody just sent me 55 big ones, 55 sats. Thank you so much, whoever did that. I appreciate that. 70K USD. Okay, cool, man. Yep, it was the same in Austria, but they changed the law. Germany didn't. VHF. Okay, we can always learn more. I would love that, man. I would love that. That's awesome. Joe, are we able to smash by hourly in Canada? Patty wants to know, what's the benefit to DCA that often versus like bi-weekly? I don't think there's an advantage, but for me personally, I just like the endorphins that go off, number one. But number two, because Bitcoin goes up and down so many times during the daytime, I feel like I don't miss a price at all, Stephen. You know what I mean? So let's just say, I mean, it works both ways, obviously. Like if I had $24 to buy in a day, and let's say I bought in the morning and the price was high, and then later on it went low, then I'm missing out on the low buys, right? By not doing hourly. But if I buy low in the morning and then the rest of the day goes high, then I'm still working out. But for me, I just like to get that average. You know, I'm getting 915 sats sometimes, 923 sats sometimes. And again, it's an endorphin situation because again, I'm buying every 60 minutes. You know what I mean? It just, I don't know. Just for me personally, I just love it. When Bitcoin pumps late this year, all coins should pump and dump quickly. And that's when I plan to sell all my alts. Okay. I heard you say that before too. Every crypto bought before March 2021 in Austria are still tax-free. All after will be taxed on their gains. Okay, got it. Gossat, you still here? Yeah, he's here. I have no emotion, Scotty, he says. You had said you were their bodyguards in Vegas. Yeah. Yep, I felt like it, Lauren. I really did. Yep, still here, Dapperson. Ver, in my simulation, Bitcoin goes a $500,000 by the end of the year. So somebody might be right. Corey, you're so quiet. Just saying. Unless grumpiness is an emotion, right? All right, so let's do another spin. Philly won 519. T won 520, but T's not here. So we're gonna do it again. T Man's not here, so let's take him off the wheel. And let's see, is Megan on the wheel? Oh, there she is. Let's take Meggie off. Let's spin it again. Patty P's in the house. Patty P, you are winner of the 100 sats. Congratulations, man. Let's do 521. Flipper. Flipper, congratulations. Oh, I'm just getting my workout on while I listen. I figured that. Patty P, woo woo, Patty. Yay, Patty P, hugs. Patty P, Patty. Woo. 521 for Flipper, woo. Glad you're feeling better, sweetheart. Yes, me too. Patty, metal yellow, first red, metal yellow, first red, metal yellow, first red, metal yellow, first red. She might be colorizing her face again. LOL. Flipper text yellow. Oh, I think you're trying to put in something that's just not showing on my end. Woohoo. Ian says, congrats, little Flipper. I came in late. Any thoughts on Dursey's new bit chat messenger he is working on? I seen it a little bit, Sonny, but I don't know enough about it, to be honest with you. But I heard a little bit about it. I don't know too much, though. Somebody was talking about it earlier. He's putting in gold medals. Yeah, it's not showing up on my end. Let me see. Unless it shows up here. I was like, am I a weirdo? Why do I keep... Let's see. Oh, okay. It's showing up on my phone, but it won't show up on there. Okay. Emily, she's screaming. She loves you guys. Oh, we love her too. All right, little flipper, you're the winner of 521. Let's see if you can win 522. Jared. Jared, are you here, sir? Still? George says, sorry, Patty, missed your comment. I don't think we have the ability to buy hourly. I buy weekly with Bitcoin well and whenever I have excess cash. Hope to answer your question, Patty P. Jared Straight. Woo woo. Are you here, sir? Oh, I'm here, bro. Okay. I need your speed wallet address. Do you have a speed wallet so I can pay you tonight? I won't regret buying sats at any price. Exactly, Jor. Exactly. Let me know if you have a speed wallet so I can put you in my black book so I can pay you tonight your 100 sats. Jared, yep. I hope that everyone is doing well tonight. Otis, what's up, my brother? Otis, how are you, man? Good to see you, man. I know your fourth was good. How's everything going on your end, bro? Thanks, sure. If Jared doesn't have a speed wallet, I'll gladly accept this. I know you will. Otis, hey Otis. Oh, everybody loves Otis. They got me working. You getting that money, man? You getting that money, Otis? Good to see you, Otis. Yep. All right, let's spin for Jared. Spin for 523. Let's see what happens. What man? Bitcoin. Congratulations, brother. All right. Congratulations on that. Otis here. Get that money and stack them sats. Yes. Good to see you, Jerry and family. No doubt. Speed wallet. Is that a specific platform for Lightning? I just have my Strike wallet I use for general Lightning text. Yeah, for this channel, it's easy because I use all speed. I give them the speed. But what you do, Jared, is I have a link in the description for the speed wallet. And you just click on that. And if they ask you for a referral code, here it is scrolling at the bottom of the screen. But I think if you just click on the link, you can just use it. And when you sign up, just use a name. It takes like 3 minutes to do it, brother. And it's a really good wallet. A little side wallet you can do. And just keep all your sats from here when you win it from here. And do your thing, man. And then after a while, I think if you move 1,000 sats to or from your wallet, I believe, you'll get 500 free sats for using my link. So Alex says Arthur Morgan needs a win. He does. Fiat to sats. Damn, I feel like a bot. Should know better than this. It's all good, brother. It's all good. Blood man, woo woo. Congrats. Blood man, congrats. Thanks, guys. Blunt man still here? I was a little behind, all caught up now. No doubt, Patty. Congrats. Is it just me or has anyone else noticed on George's intros to his videos? He always starts with sorry, LOL. He's being a good Canadian. Maybe he's been late. I don't know. Blunt man, you here, brother? This is consistency at its finest. What's that, brother? I haven't seen Blunt man Bitcoin answer. Yeah. What's consistency, Otis? Yes, Lauren, that's the reason. We are all from Canada. Yes. What's consistency, Otis? Us stacking Satoshi, my brother? Blunt Man's here, though. Lauren, I always laugh at him every time. He tells me not to apologize. George says, don't say sorry. Oh, there he is. He's here. The friendliest bunch of people I ever met. Yes. Thank you, Blunt Man. 5 memberships he gifted. Wow. Wow. Thank you so much, bro. That's very, very generous. And that really helps the channel, man. Thank you, Steven. My God, man. Thank you so much, bro. Who are the people that who got that? The same people stacking, support one another, getting better in life. Thank you, Otis. Very nice for you to say that, man. And Blunt Man answers. What an answer, right? Wow. I knew he was here. Sorry, was sending memberships. No doubt, man. You could take your time with that, brother. Thank you so much, man. Wow. Blunt Man has been very busy. Yes, he has. Boom. There he is. The membership gift exposed to people who are in the chat but not chatting. Ah, yeah, right? Right. Asmore is the only one I recognize that got one. Alex Morgan. Good. Hey, congratulations, Alex. Thanks to Steven. It's YouTube's way of saying, wake up. Yep. That's right. Hello, Otis. Yeah, George, the lurkers get exposed. Yep. Flushing out the lurkers. Yep. From what I'm reading, BitChat is something like Meshtastic, but with phone. I'm very interested to see that, man. Stack and Richie. Good morning, Jerry and all. Good to see you. Good to see you, Stack and Richie. How are you, my boy? He's back with a vengeance. How was your 4th, my boy? 88 sats, exactly. What sign are you, Blunt Man? Phone is Node. Okay, nice. Hey, how's it going? The Bitcoin Nurse, how are you? You're back. Glad to have you back. How was your 4th? Bitcoin Nurse. Thank you so much for coming back. Good to see you. Aries. Thanks, Blunt Man. Hey, the Bitcoin Nurse. Good to see you. Boom, Blunt Man. Thank you again, brother. If Blunt Man is here, where is the chronic? Where is chronic? Exactly. I'm not sleeping, just busy writing for my media company, Matt says. Hey, Jen. Hi, Jerry. Is that Paul the GOAT coming in quiet as hell? Paul, what's up, bro? Paul, how you doing, man? Paul the GOAT. Wow, I wasn't expecting to see you today, man. Always a pleasure to have Paul here, man. Send a few sats, Jerry. Send a few sats, he says. Send a few sats? Let me see. Or you sent a few sats. Wow. 10,000 on the way. On the blockchain. Big donation. Thank you, my brother. Paul, thank you. I'm working, buddy. Paul, thank you so much, bro. I was not expecting you today, man. Go. He's telling me to be quiet. My grandson. Paul, thank you so much, bro. Wow. That's a big donation, man. Thank you, man. Matt, let's go. Lauren, FHA, Dap, my guy. Yes. Paul, man. Thank you, brother. Paulie. Hi, Bitcoin Nurse. My daughter is in Aries trouble. LOL. Yep. All good here, bro. Hope y'all had a great 4th. I did, man. Thank you. Someone posted beta test files on GitHub. I'm downloading. Okay. Somebody show me that Steak and Shake CEO interview. I want to watch that about how's it helped the Bitcoin. Paul's the GOAT, man. Paul, man, is giving you a run for your money. Paul Blunt is giving you just gifted out 5 memberships. Very nice of him. Hi, Paul. Welcome back, Alex. Yes, clean your machine. Wow, Jerry's map is going to be out of control. Speaking of that, let's look at that. Yeah, it's getting a little bigger. It's kind of crooked right now. Let's see if I can straighten it out a little bit. Move the whole planet. Yeah, it's getting better, you know. If anybody's not on this map, let me know. This is the Bitcoiners for Freedom map. And if you like, if you're not on here, drop me your city and state and we can get you on there. All right. Hi, Paul. Good to see you, Paul. I have your hoodie here locked and loaded by the door, getting shipped tomorrow. Not that we need it right now, right? Jump in with Jerry, Paul. Ian says. Jerry, I made a sweet well. Okay. Let me get the address, brother. Let me get the Addy. St. Roosevelt. Wait, hold on. St. Roosevelt. The Bitcoin nurse, first of all, just sent me 69 sats. Thank you so much. But Bitcoin Roosevelt, not to be undone, sends me 10,001 sats. 10,001 sats to outdo Letha and Paul. St. Roosevelt. Thank you, man. That is very nice of you. I love St. Roosevelt. St. Roosevelt, this guy is something else, man. He's moving up the ranks. I mean, he's already a legend, but he didn't want to be outdone, Paul and Letha. Thank you, St. Roosevelt. I appreciate that. Paul, doing well. 4th was good. It's good to have a day off in a while. How was your 4th? Good to hear that, man. Mine was good. I just chilled out, bro. I just stayed home. I didn't do any cooking out or nothing like that. I just stayed out of the heat. Just enjoy my family, man. You know? M's, Patty, Jen, Michelle, ladies of Bitcoin. Yes. Thank you for letting me know that, Richie. Appreciate it. I also found someone created a social media platform with the name BitChat only. Nice. BitChat also. Stacking. Yes. Awesome, Joe. I'm patiently waiting. Yes. Thanks, Emily. I was listening while driving to pick up my load. Now waiting for them to finish. Good job, man. Get that money. I believe it was actually the COO. Okay. I would like to see that, man. Joe for the score. I'd give out more if I wasn't stacking so heavy. No, that's great, man. Thank you. How many people are in Southern Cali? Let's look. Let's take a look. Southern Cal. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Roughly. Joy for the music. Yes. It's score. Yes. So much competition. I know, Letha, right? You're still a legend, though. It's no competition. You are the nicest woman in Bitcoin. But Jennifer is close to you, though. I'm not gonna lie, Letha, but you are the nicest woman in Bitcoin. You've been here a long time, so 88. Don't bring up the hoodies, Drew. I'm hoping to get it before the fall. Remembering to send your speed wallet to Jerry without the @ Yes, and only everything before it, or he can't see it in the chat. Yeah, Jared. Make sure you just send your name, your username that you use. Letha, Matt, yours is right beside Ian. Good. Jay, remember there's 113,077 users on BitChat already. Wow. It's going to get even bigger. Looks like a music note on my laptop, Otis. Me too. Otis, my notice. Yeah. Vic Shoots. Yep. You're down there. Oh, you're down there too. Yeah. Vic Shoots and the Scott family down there in San Diego. Yep. Otis, it's an icon. Yes. Jerry, no worries. Michelle, I'm the meanest woman in Bitcoin. Fatty. Hey, Michelle, that's so funny. Lisa, I didn't say hello to you, Dap says. LOL, Michelle. Yeah, that's funny. Letha is the nicest woman in Bitcoin. Icon, yes. Yes. All right. Let's spin it for 524, Jenny. Let's do it. Richie. Stacking Richie. You don't have an address, so I need it, or you can give it away to somebody, brother. For how long I've been in Bitcoin, I am exceptionally bad at all this tech stuff. My username is Jared Straight on the Speed Web. Okay, got it. On the Speed app. Got you, bro. Got you. Let's try that, shall we? You received an on-chain payment of 10,000 sats. Paul, it just went through. I know you've seen it on your end. Thanks again, Paul. I appreciate you, bro. It's a lot of Satoshis, man. Thank you. And thank you to Letha, and thank you to St. Bros. St. Bros. I love that name, man. You guys are too kind, man. Okay, so Jared STR8 at. Okay. Sorry, guys. Jared STR8 at speed.app. Okay, let's try this, Jared. I'm going to send you 100 right now. Let's see if it works. Sometimes it takes a minute because it's brand new. But let's see. Let's see, Jared. There you go, Jared. You are the winner, sir. There you go, Jared. You are the winner, sir. All right. Let's see where we're at. I'm way behind. Richie, uploading a very troubling video to 365 today. The gentleman I spoke with today was scammed out of $500,000. Oh, man. Congratulations. Wow. Yay, congrats, Richie. Wow. VHF, what's happening, bro? Oh, that just hurt my stomach, Jor. Ouch, 88. That just hurt my stomach. No, really? Donate to the newest. Okay. That would be Jared, I think. So, Jared, I'm going to give you another 100, brother. I just put him on. He was my newest person to put on the list. So, Jared, I'm going to give you another 100 from Stack and Richie. Thank you, man. There you go. Very nice of you, brother. Wow, Jared, that hurt my stomach. Cheers, Bitcoiners. Paul, thank you again, brother. Hi, Letha and Otis. The GOAT. Letha, 5-bit BTC Gonzo. Wow. Fiat or sats, 5 BTCs. Paul B, yes. Never to be seen or heard from again. Wow. Wow, what a legend, Jerry. You're the best. Oh, no, thank you, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate you saying that, Jared. Come back every day, man. I give out sats every single day, my friend. And bring a friend with you, man. Appreciate it. Paul, clean your machine. Patty. He thought it was Bitcoin and Solana, but it was nothing. Oh, man. Congratulations, Patty P says. Jared, woo woo. Thanks for stacking, Richie. Yes. Oh, dang, at Joria. Jay Remmer. Paul. Yeah, that's sad, man. That is sad. All right, Stacking Richie gives his away to Jared, which is very nice. Let's see who can win 525, Jenny. Let's see if somebody's going to give it away. Bitcoiner for life. That's BFL. Did you hear, though? Is he here? And do I have a wallet for him? Bitcoiner for life. Do I have a wallet for you, sir? And are you here? You're one of the new people, and I'm looking on my list, and I don't see you on here. I don't remember ever paying you. So let me know, my friend. Please and thank you. Hey, Jerry, take me out the wheel. Going to go make dinner for fam. Thanks again, as always. No doubt. Now, Vic, you're going to miss out on the all or nothing game. Just to let you know. No pressure. I'm just saying. Oh, whoops. This is an accident, guys. This does. Well, I can spin it, I guess. I can spin it. Dap data. 526. Dap data. I hit that on accident. I was trying to do something. Who won that last one? I was trying to look for them. Oh, BFL, yeah. Bitcoiner for life. You still here? I can't tag you. I think you might have been gone. Congratulations, Ian says. Congrats, BFL. All right, Jerry. I need to be productive. I'm out. Have a good night, everyone. Okay, Michelle. We love you. Thank you, Michelle. Michelle loves freedom. My sister from another mister. BFL. Have a good night, Michelle. Greg, dang. Yeah, we're playing the all or nothing game here in a little bit, brother. 526 depth data. Woo woo. Can I promote my channel or not? Of course you can, EB. Of course you can. Okay, might have to listen with the kiddos in the background. I'll stay on. Okay, good. Dapperson. EB, what's your channel, bro? I'll follow. Absolutely. Corey, that belongs to you. Yeah. EB, are you in the Signal group? If you aren't, I'd like you to be. This is a new version of a bear market for BTC. You might be right, my brother. You might be right. Evixu, that would be awesome for all or nothing. You do need to be able to let us know whether you want to spend or keep the sats. So make sure you reply pretty quick. Yeah, that's all you got to do, brother. That's all I do. Thank you. One. Yes. Bless you, Dab Data, no doubt. Congrats, Dab Data. EB, how do I get in the Signal group? You got to be a member of you got to be a YouTube member, bro. Yeah, I will. So just sign up as a member, YouTube membership, and keep your membership, and then go to the link down below in the Signal group, and then click on that. Download Signal to your phone if you don't have it already, and then send me an invite, and I'll let you in. But you got to be a YouTube member, bro. Jen, thank you. Okay, cool, Olis. I'll stay on. Got you, Vic. Looks like BFL's not here, Jenny. So let's take him off real quick. Bitcoiner for life. BFL. See where my man is at. There he is. Let's spin it again for 525, Jenny. We will sit like this with little spikes until the supply shock. Yes, I agree. Joey. I don't think Joey's here, though. I started a FB and need follows. It's called PBJ Personal Bitcoin Journey. Can a guy get some likes and follows? Going to preach Bitcoin to masses? Absolutely. Absolutely, bro. No doubt. I don't think Joey's here. I think Joey left. I'm okay if it stays where it's at. Yeah. Joey, you here, brother? I can't tag Joey here. The reason why I told you to sign up with the Signal group, because if you drop it in the Signal group, EB, then you can send it to me and I can put it up here. You can tell everybody about it in our group. Absolutely. Glad you're here, Reverse. Singing You Spin Me, Baby, Right Around. You spin me, baby, right around. What song is that? Joey, yes, sir. Dab Data, thank you so much, Dapper Jerry. You hear that? I got sats. You do have sats, brother. I agree, Jen. Yeah. All right, let me take Joey off the wheel. Okay. Joey Sats Venture. There he is. Anybody else missing? Reverse. Reverse. Okay, reverse jackpot's here. Okay, let's spin it again. 525. I'm not thinking he heard you, Corey. Let me go back up. Sorry, guys. I got a lot of stuff going on. What I miss? Corey said I got sats. Just think of the wedding singer. Okay. What I miss, Corey? I'm sorry. Thank you so much, Dappers. Jerry, you hear that? Oh, okay. Dab Data gave him to you. Got you. Sorry about that, man. Corey. Yeah, he always gives you yours anyway. Sorry about that. Stack and Richie, who you want to give him to, brother? Wins by default. Yes. I don't know that song. The newer one, I think, is Flow Rider. Yes. Everybody but me logged off. Don't know that song. Wins by default. Laughing. Stack and Richie, what you want to do, brother? I think you're right, Darren. Me thinks Jerry might have forgotten. I got you. I wrote you down, Corey. Stack and Richie, woohoo. Stack and Richie, congrats. 2 times, yes. White Wedding by Billy Idol. Nice. Yeah. Stack and Richie always gives his away anyways. So that was for 525. That's actually back to back for Stack and Richie. Yes, donate, please. Who would you like to? You know what? The next spin, I'll just give the next 200 to the next person. Okay. You know, spin me right, sound baby, right, like a record baby, right, round, round. I don't know that's to whom. I'm just gonna spin it again. The next person gets 200. That's what we'll do. Just keep it simple. So let's see. Okay, let's do 525, Jenny, for 200. Vic shoots. He's here. I know he's here. He's with the kiddos. 200. Vic, do I have your I think I do. Yeah, I've got a wallet for you. No doubt. Jared. I love that song. Question for the group. Let's say you had to sell your BTC. We know there isn't a second best, but how would you accumulate your wealth? Otis wants to know, guys, if you had to sell your Bitcoin, how would you accumulate your wealth? Wedding singer. Honestly, I'd buy silver. That's what I would buy. I would buy some silver. The rare silver. Vic. Yeah, Vic, congrats. Thanks, guys. No doubt. Iconic song. Yep. Vic, that's 200 for you, brother. He just gave you some. 527. 528. Gold, maybe. Yeah, I'd buy all three metals, yeah. AUG Otis, yep. Otis. Big shoots. Don't sell, lend against the Bitcoin. Yeah, that's another good point. If I just had to sell what Bitcoin would keep going, I'd just buy a MicroStrategy. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point. With my body at Otis. AUEG. So gold, silver, and platinum. That's what I used to have. Metals for me too, and my body's short, man. Yeah, invest in rare metals because that would be a good trade to with when all hell breaks loose. Yep. There you go. That's what I had. I had rare silver. Engelhardt's constitutional silver, Silver Towns, any rare stuff I had. I love that stuff. I love it. All right, Vic shoots one's 527. Jane, let's see who wins 528. Dap. Dap again. Have you done that at Bitcoin Nurse? Dap, you doing it again? You giving him the core or you're going to keep him? Dap data. Woo woo. Congrats. Rigged again, Neo says. Dap. Boom. I think Dap's going to give him to Corey, but we'll see. Got a couple more spins, and then I'm going to show you a quick little video before we do the all or nothing game from a guy that I respect a lot. You know what I mean? And he was talking about Bitcoin today. Congratulations! A couple days ago on a channel that I saw, and I said, "Wow, okay." And because I've seen him have some Bitcoin stuff in the background of his channel, and I'm like, he's not really a Bitcoiner. Corey Dap says, "Okay, got you, Dap. Make a million children slam. Make the boys be born." Sorry, ladies, I love you, no doubt. To Corey again. All right. He really appreciates your videos, Corey. See what happens? I love these videos you find for us. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Dab Dada, much love. Dab Dada, likely story. All right, so let's take a look at this one real quick. This is Charlie Kirk. This is a clip. He was on Stephen Graham's show. I actually met Stephen Graham a couple of months ago. He lives here in Vegas. A little short dude too. Real smart guy too, man. A lot of money. Charlie Kirk. Yeah, he talks about Bitcoin. And we're gonna break down what he says. And I just want you guys to guess. Do you guys think he's a Bitcoin maxi? Where is he at on the level of his understanding of Bitcoin? Check out Ledin. Rates are better than CC credit cards, and no one has had issues I've heard. I know they are legit lenders. Yeah, they are. I heard. Let the boys be boys. Slam. So let's play this and let's see what the great Charlie Kirk has to say about Bitcoin.
What are your thoughts on Bitcoin?
I'm a big fan of Bitcoin.
Should the U.S. do a Bitcoin reserve?
Absolutely, yes. Yes, the United States should have a strategic Bitcoin reserve.
And who should pay for the Bitcoin reserve?
That's a good question. Hopefully, some of the tariff money could potentially be that. The reason why I think we should have a strategic Bitcoin reserve, I know you guys had Michael Saylor on your show, and I think he's onto something. There is something called like the mass adoption theory, which is over a period of time, like the English language, US dollar, things just catch on and they're just kind of volitional and there's no stopping it. I think Bitcoin is that. You got to watch out though. Quantum computing could potentially crack cryptography.
But if they
see right there, when he said that, I'm like, oh, you almost had it, Charlie. Quantum computing, really? Quantum computing, really?
Crack cryptography.
But if they do that, then they're also cracking bank accounts.
Right.
And stock trading.
Yeah,
accounts,
so quantum is the only asterisk on all this. But I think Saylor's onto something very profound, which is that because Bitcoin is a legitimately scarce resource, that it's probably going to go nowhere but up. So Saylor
probably going to go nowhere but up, he says. Probably going nowhere but up. Oh, boy. Charlie's a smart guy. You know what I mean? Somebody asked for the link to the ladies video. Here that is. But he's not there yet, guys. Can we have a link to the video of the lady talking about Bitcoin and Hyundais? Yes. I just put it in there. Just under Maxi. Yeah. Maybe 2 levels under Maxi. Backpacker. Next question. If you had to give your percentage of conviction, what percent would you all be at? How positive are you that Bitcoin will be our future? I say I'm at 105. Exactly. That's where I'm at, Otis. Otis always asks good questions. 99% Otis. Yep. I think Steven's always been a Bitcoiner, but acting like he didn't like it because it would interfere with his real estate class. He was selling back in the day. Yeah, I think so too. I think so too, brother. I told you guys quantum computers is worrisome. LOL, right? And Jerry, I've been hearing about quantum cracking Bitcoin. Your thoughts? I don't think it's going to be any problem. They're going to always get the low-hanging fruit, and they're not going to go for Bitcoin. They're going to go for things that are going to be easy. It's going to be Bitcoin's going to be the most hardest thing to crack. Yeah. They'll go for your bank accounts and other shit first. So now you can worry, but we got a long way to go for that. 90% Otis Harris Jr. If I can be for real, 99.9%, I don't fully understand the price suppression. Yeah, exactly. Me too. If quantum was cracked, we would also have bigger issues with our internet-connected weapon systems throughout our military, including nuclear codes. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think so. I'm not worried about it. More celebs need to get in the media and spread the BTC love. Exactly. Exactly, Bluntman. 1,000, Ian says. I know that's right, Ian. I'm still at 90, but 89 is still 9. Is still 90 higher than everything else. LOL. Yep. 90 is 89. I mean, I know what you meant. Bitcoin nurse, thank you. Just sounds scary. It does. It does. By the time comes, Bitcoin will use. Okay, go sit down. Will use QC to defend itself. Yep, exactly. Quantum computing. I don't own US dollars outside of paying bills. 1,000% Bitcoin. Yep. Quantum can be used to fight against quantum. Exactly. I ain't scared of no quantum. You know, we didn't finish this other video. Let's finish the end of this one real quick. I'm sorry. Maybe they just say that we don't want to scoop sats. Yeah. Maybe they just say that so we don't scoop sats. Yeah. TJ Miller starting to spread the word. Good. I like him. And Jerry, thank you also. No doubt, Dap. Make sure you don't spend from then. Reuse your addresses. That's the main vector for quantum computing. Yep. Exactly. Let's finish this. We got like 30 seconds left, guys.
Offers another path. It's not easy, but with time, discipline, and a long-term view, anyone can climb the Bitcoin ladder. It doesn't require trust, banks, or permission. It doesn't require that you already have lots of wealth to leverage off of. You can self-custody it, hold it long-term, and protect yourself from currency debasement, regardless of what the stock markets or central banks do. The beauty of this moment is that the bar is still relatively low, but it won't be for long. As adoption grows and supply tightens, Bitcoin's wealth tiers will become harder and harder to reach. One day, even owning 0.01 Bitcoin could be like owning a Manhattan apartment in the 1960s, a decision that seems insignificant now, but becomes legendary later. Most people won't recognize this opportunity until it's gone. But if you're watching this, you probably already get it. You are early, you're there, and you have the potential to be playing a very different wealth game.
Well done, young lady. Love that video. Very well done. Hi, Jerry from Flipper. Hey, honey, how are you? How you feeling? You feeling better? Good. Good to see you. Matt says, okay, team, time to walk the dogs and stack the sats. Matt always reminds me, guys, the S Miles app. If you guys want to get paid to walk, like Matt just said, download the app in the description box below. I have 4, 5, 6 different free Satoshi apps. Download those and you'll get some free sats and you'll get paid just for doing what you're supposed to do. So make sure you guys support the channel. You know, if you don't want to donate or nothing like that, you can just click on these links down there and sign up and get a QR code and, you know, get you some free sats. And then what happens is once you have it, you'll get a QR code. What? And then you can use it, okay? My grandson. Come here, Tiva. What you need, buddy? I'm working. What?
I want next.
Huh?
Next.
Okay, I'm almost done. We'll eat something, okay?
Okay.
But I'm working right now, buddy.
Okay.
Love you, okay? All right. I'll be right back. I'll be right there. That boy's something else. He don't know what's going on. So make sure you guys download those links in the description box below, please. And thank you. All right. So where are we at? Thank you, Matt, for the reminder. You see, yeah, let's finish the video and ask more questions later. No doubt. You can ask questions. Bitcoin nurse. Facts. Dean, wow, that's reassuring. Yes. This chick sounds smart. She's very smart. Her channel blew up. It did. Just like yours, Otis. A good hardware wallet will always generate a new address. Yep. Sure will. I never use that same address twice. Every address I've ever used, I mean, every time I send Bitcoin is always to a different address, guys. She posted a video yesterday about how the video blew up. Yeah, I saw that when she was walking. Yeah, I saw that. Yes, I am. Good, Fanny. I mean, Flipper. Good. Everyone should be using Ember. That's the money maker. Jerry has a referral. Would love more referrals, but myself. But Jerry deserves them more. Oh, thank you. Yeah, use them all, guys. Use them all. Thank you for saying that, GOW. I appreciate it. She barely had 200 subs when I followed her. Yeah, now look at her. She's got like 5,000 now. Oh, little man. Yes, my man. He's ready to go. VHL, you can make about 80K sats in Ember per month if you take it seriously. Yeah. Get him some snacks, Jerry. No, I got him. He's good. He just wants to go. Glad you're feeling better, Flipper. Yes. And all for free. Yes, it's all for free. Jerry, how does the app track your steps? I mean, what if you put your phone on the treadmill while you're walking? You probably have to have it in your pocket, brother. Jerry, oh, YouTube doing me dirty these days. I have to bounce back. That's how they do, man. They blow you up and then they don't give you any views. You know, but you just got to stay consistent. You know, I've never blown up on YouTube. I've gotten all my subscribers from out of the mud. Every once in a while I get some shout outs and I get a few here and there. But Otis, you blew up. You know what I mean? Otis got way more subscribers than I have. And I've been doing this a lot longer than him, I think. Get it, Otis. Yeah. All right, let's do another spin. Dap Data give his to Corey. Jenny, let's do 529. I said, planning to attach my phone to the dog whenever it's cool enough to take him to the park. Yeah, that would be so funny. Hodler. Put it in your pocket. Yep. I got to go, guys. Peace and love. All right, Blunt Man Bitcoin. We'll see you next time. Hodler, you're the winner. Congratulations, honey. Hodler. Let's see. Steven Blunt Man Bitcoin. We'll see you next time, bro. Stay out of that heat, my friend. For Holler. Woo. Congrats, Holler. They stopped paying me, Jay Remmer says. Later, Blunt Man. Whoa. Yep. Blunt Man. All right, let's do another one. 5:30, Jenny. Let's do it. Backpacker. He is the winner. Congratulations, brother. Congratulations. Let's see. Thank you. No doubt. Later. How did they give you a reason? I think he talked about that before. Thank you. Jerry, fast forward your life by the next halving. What do you see the world looking like? It's a question for everyone. The next halving in 2028, we'll be talking about the election, the November election, and there'll be a lot of lies and stuff going on by the Democrat Party. Bitcoin's price by then, Otis, there'll be a lot of AIs and a lot of more robotics than there are now. Not a lot of them, but it'll be more now. More people will be into Bitcoin. And I think the price will be in the high six figures, like 500,000 or more. That's what I think. You can borrow my unemployment employed little freeloader. Good night, blunt man. Woo woo. Backpacker, congrats, bro. Yo, backpacker. Precious. Yes, at Jen. I mean, I've heard of people making multiple accounts and referring themselves with Ember. That will get you banned, LOL. Yeah. All right, we're all caught up with the spins. Let's keep going with this video right here. Charlie Kirk.
Taylor makes a very provocative argument that Bitcoin could go up 10x over the next 10 years or something like that, which therefore, if we start a Bitcoin strategic reserve, it could like pay for the national debt and like basically cover our losses on the deficit. But I think that we should, I think the United States government should be invested in crypto without a doubt.
I tend to agree with Michael Saylor that it's more likely to go to 1 million than 0.
Yes, I think that's right. And by the way, so you have a problem with the world's richest people. They don't know where to put their money. So there's only so many penthouses in London and Paris that they could buy. There's only so many ranches in Wyoming that they could buy. And so we had this problem. So you create all this money, the money goes upwards to wealth inequality point, to your earlier point. The question is then, well, what do rich people do with money? There's only so many equities they can buy. There's only so many shares in Nvidia and Apple and Microsoft they could justify. Well, money needs to find a home, and it's found a home in Bitcoin. And so once it has mass adoption, and literally the wealthiest families on the planet are starting to park serious monies in Bitcoin. And because it's scarce, it's easy to transfer, and it's just a winner. Sometimes there's a mass adoption, and it just rises to the surface. And I think Bitcoin is that.
Very nice. Again, he's not a Bitcoin maxi, but he's a realist. You know what I mean? Paul says 4 years from now, the rich will be richer and the poor will be screwed. Bitcoin is a life raft for regular people. That's how you do it, Paul. Jay Remmer says, if a hardware wallet doesn't give new addresses, I wonder why you bought it. Good question. I don't know, Otis, but I hope the world calms down, bro. Me too, man. And Paul, amen. Yeah. So this is a good interview here. I'll leave it in the description box so you can watch the rest of it. There it is, right there. And we're all caught up with the spin. So we're going to play the all or nothing game, guys. And then we're going to call it a night. Going to have 4 winners. And Vic Schutz, you got to be here, brother. Or you got to be ready to tell me to spin or keep. Okay. Let's go to the wheel. Let's add 1,000. 1,000 sats on here. Let's do that first. All right. Let's do 1,000. You guys know how it works, I'm guessing. For 1,000. We're going to spin it. And if it lands on your name, you got 2 choices. You can keep your 100 sats or you can go 4,000. So Patty Paul, let's go. Edo's hopefully a peaceful country with Bitcoin at the forefront. Exactly. That's what I want. I'm here, man. Okay, got you, brother. Although I lost sound all of a sudden. Okay. Foundation, XYZ, yes. There we go, fixed. Okay. All right, Jenny, all or nothing. For July 7th, 2025, let's see who's up first. Player 1, it's you. Let's see what you're going to do when it lands on you. May the odds be ever in your favor, LOL, yeah. Emily. Very surprised about that. I have a new friend. Somebody just signed up for my Ember. Thank you, whoever did that. If Jor were here, he'd say he doesn't think folks want to play all or nothing. Pack her up. He'd say yes, he would. All or nothing. Spin one. Emily. Woo woo. Emily's definitely here. Emily's all in. All right. Emily said she wants me to spin it. All right, Emily. Emily's the first winner. Can she win 1,000? I think she can. I really think she can. EM. Not this time. Sorry, Emily. Sorry, Ems. GOW. I know he's here. I know my man GOW's here. What you want to do, brother? You want to keep or spin? I think he's going to keep. Spin or keep? I would guess he's going to keep. Otis, keep. LOL. Only 100, right? Yep. 100. You want to keep your 100? Go, GOW. Sorry, Emily. I wanted you to win that too. True VH. Yep. Keep. Yep. All right. You got your 100. I got paid out 4 times the next 2 times, so they just took the sats. Customer service just kept saying I was wrong and kept explaining how Bitcoin works and how to use a wallet. I sent them a saying, okay, you know what I'm going to do, guys? Screenshot of the Block Explorer, and they stopped replying. You know what I'm going to do, Jenny? I'm going to use that rule I did on the Fat Sat Friday where I rolled over the sats. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll over 200 to GOW. Okay? So if the person loses, the next person can get it. So GOW, you got 200 sats now, brother. I'm going to do that from now on. Okay? So if somebody gets to land on their name for 100 and they said they want to go for 1,000 and then it rolls over to the next person, I'm going to roll over that 100 to the next person. So we make sure we give out the sats, okay? So GOW, you got 200 sats, brother. They thought you used Lightning Network and not Bitcoin chain. Nice, thank you. No doubt. That's player 2, Jenny. Let's see what happens with player 3. Let's see if they can go for it. I like that. Makes for a good gamble, yeah. Huh? Okay, go ahead, buddy. Jor. Go ahead, buddy. Let's see if Jor is here, though. He might be uploading a video or something. But we'll see. Spin 3, 88 SAS radio. You here, buddy? Thank you, Patty. That was very close. Very close, Alex. You're right there. Jor for the scoreboard. Yes. No worries. Next time, Dap. Yep. Yeah, I'm going to do that from now on. We're going to roll them over. Because I don't want to feel like, you know what I mean? That way you're giving your sats that you won to someone else. I don't think Jor's here, Jenny. I think he left. He always leaves during all or nothing. 8 out of 10 times. He's practicing his ninja moves in the basement again, and with that awful Chinese music playing in the back. Yes, I got to help my grandson again, guys. He's in the shower. Yeah, exactly. Let me play the Speed Wallet commercial again. No, I'll play the. I'm going to play the Coinbase commercial real quick. Let me help him wash his hands for 1 second, guys.
Bitcoin was the size of a quarter. All 21 million of them would fit inside a single shipping container. But to fit the dollars the Fed prints on average every day, you'd need 72 shipping containers. Each year, you'd need 26,280 containers. And to fit what they've printed in the last decade, well, you'd need a lot more than that. Every day, the Fed prints an average of $465 million. That's 26,000 shipping containers a year, created out of thin air. Maybe that's why the dollar loses value over time. But there's one thing they can never print more of: Bitcoin. At the size of a quarter, this is all there will ever be. Shouldn't a store of value hold its value?
Sure should. Okay. Jor's not here, so let's take Jor and Arnie off. Let's see. Jor and Arn Dog. All right. Player 3. Let's see. EB. Coinbase commercials are great. Just wish they were a better company. Yeah. That's why I take the Coinbase stuff off. EB, it's on you, brother. You are the winner. You are the winner, sir. Keep her spin, Jenny says. What you want to do? What you want to do? EB says, take them. All right. All right. We got Emily. Went 4, didn't get it. We got GOW got 200. EB's got 100. That's 3 players. 4th and final player, guys. Good luck. And thank you for playing. When they come for you. Emily again? Yes. Emily can redeem herself. Emily, you can redeem yourself, man. EB, woohoo. What you want to do, Ems? Spin or keep? Emily. What you want to do, Ems? I'll keep it. Okay. Smart move. All right, guys. Thank you for playing. That's just a little game I like to play to say thank you for staying this late. Because I know my lives are go longer. I need to shorten these things, guys. I need to do 2 hours. You know what I mean? I keep going 3 hours and 4 hours. I'm like, damn, I'm going too freaking long, man. So I'll do my best to shorten these up, guys. I'm sorry. But I just love talking to you guys. You know what I mean? So I'll try to do my best to keep it to 2 hours. That way you guys can go to bed and do what you got to do. You're not stuck here for freaking 3 hours, 3.5 hours and all that stuff. Because that was the reason why I pushed back Fats at Friday so I can go 4 or 5 hours, you know. And, you know, but I'm doing 3-4 hour shows on a Monday through Thursday. So I'm gonna do my best to keep it 2 hours, guys. Been asking myself a while, but never did it because it may sound like complaining. But can you explain to quote unquote new people like me why there are 2 dogs on the wheel? 2 dogs on the wheel? There's not 2 dogs, just one. Arnie. Because that's George's dog, and he has a rescue fund, and he has a Bitcoin wallet. So I put him on it, but that's the only dog we got, brother. Good choice, probably. Yes. Nice, Emily. Jerry, spin it again. Let's see if Ems wins. Okay. I don't want to because if it lands on somebody's name, I don't want them to feel bad because I'm not giving them any sats. We love you, Jerry. Thank you, VH. I love you too, bro. Thanks, Vic Shoots. Arnie is like George's kids, kind of like BTC fam kids on the wheel. Yes. Or she would have won. I mean, I know what you meant. Have a great night, Jerry and Bitcoins. Thank you again, Paulie. I appreciate you. Corey, I know. He wants to run it to make sure. One more spin. Coco, not also a dog? No. That's Maddie's son. Good night, Paul. Yeah, I don't want to do that, Corey, because if somebody spins and makes their name, I don't want to not give them any sats. You know what I mean? Somebody sent me a whopping 333 sats. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, guys. So I'll do my best, guys, like I said, to do 2 hours. I'm going to stick to it. We know it's rigged, yeah. And then Fats at Fridays will go like 4 hours and 5 hours and stuff like that. All right. So, But thank you guys so much for coming in. I really appreciate you guys. It's been a long, long weekend. I miss you guys so much. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? We gotta. Oh, I thought Coco was a second dog. You might be, but no. Be here Friday, peeps. Yeah, Jenny says be here Friday, peeps. She's got a big show planned for us. Okay, so make sure you guys are here. But Matt FRL says round two. Round two, huh? I didn't see a round two. I got my grandson here, man. I got to go because he's being like, hey, we got to go. So if he wasn't here, I'd do a round two, man. But I don't want to be a bad grandpa, But anyways, guys, this right here for the new people. This is the U.S. national debt clock. The United States of America is a debtor nation, and we have a spending problem, ladies and gentlemen. That's what Charlie Kirk goes on to say in that video. So make sure to click on that, guys, and watch that video I just sent from Charlie Kirk. Thanks, Jerry. Thank you, Ian. I appreciate you, man. Love you too, man. For real. That's right, Lauren. No doubt. Alex Morris, see you then, and hopefully in between. Yes, absolutely. And we're spending $7 trillion a year, guys, and we're making $5 trillion. And that's why Elon Musk is being a kind of a powder right now, in my personal opinion. He's pouting a little bit, and he's making a kind of like a mad at you party, an American party. And I don't think it's going to go anywhere. And the reason why he says it's doing because we're spending too much. I think it's more to it than that. But we do have a spending problem, and Doge, unfortunately, can't do anything with the blob, with the United States government, which is too big. The reason why politics are so important, guys, because the federal government is too big. Let me calm down. It's too bloated. Thank you for the stream, Jerry. See you, Ams and GZ. See you tomorrow, Jen. I'll see you noon. Yes, no doubt. Thank you all, my wonderful Freedom fam. And all new arrivals, please stay and bring more people. Bless you. Thank you, Emily. I appreciate you saying that. Good night, everyone. Good night. Good night, Dap Data. No doubt. Love you, man. Love all you guys. Good night, Dap Data. And this is why I say Bitcoin is political and politics are Bitcoin. She is the greatest hostess with the mostest because the federal government is too big. It's just way too big and way too bloated. We have 450 departments. We're only 249 years old. We have more than double departments than we have years in as a country. We're a brand new country, but we're too big. And Trump's trying to make the powers go down to the states. But the power belongs to the people. There's only one way to have that power to the people. We'll talk about that in a second. If you are a good little boy or little girl, you owe $323,000 out of that national debt in a democracy country, even though we're a constitutional republic. Did you vote for that? By the way, did you vote for the country to spend more than they earn? I don't think so. And what do I mean by a good little boy or little girl? You're part of the 40 club. You went to school and got good grades, and they said, okay, we'll put you in a good college. Once you got out of college, after they indoctrinated you, they put you on the assembly line and say, go to work for 40 hours a week. And by the way, every week or every 2 weeks when you get paid, we're going to take 40% of that. And by the way, we're going to print up 40% of the money supply in 2021. And you're going to do that for 40 years for a broken $40 watch. That's the 40 club, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want to be a part of that. Do you? Again, I didn't vote for this, man. And I know you didn't either. We have a spending problem, ladies and gentlemen. We spend 1.7 on Medicare/Medicaid, 1.5 on Social Security, trillion that is, and it won't even be around. Almost $1 trillion in the military, which I don't mind that. We need to spend money on military, but without the waste, fraud, and abuse, by the way. We got to be good with our money, good stewards of our money. And the biggest one, that will be the biggest one and the most evil one, is the interest on the debt. $1 trillion a year every 12 months on the debt. And it's only going to get bigger and bloated. We measure our wealth in fake money, ladies and gentlemen. When you print all those dollars, like I just showed you in that Coinbase video, versus the other money that we can break the system with through a Trojan horse and bring it in, that's the only way we're going to stop this, guys. This broken system. It's been around since 1913, 112 years, and it's been too long. But in those 112 years, 16 years ago, 96 or so years into this broken system, there was a new money created. And this money can't do what this one does. It can't be corrupted. It can't be created, more and more of it. And it can't be manipulated. It just can't. And in order to stop this system, break it, stop the inflation, pay off the national debt, and make sure that your family and generations are wealthy and secure for generations to come. There's only one way to do it, guys. And if I had to take a guess, I'm pretty sure you guys already know what that is. It's the best way to save. And for me, the only way to save. And that's Bitcoin. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I appreciate you guys so much. Same time, same bad channel. Again, I'll keep it to 2 hours. Try to keep it lower for you guys could go to bed and, not trying to hang out waiting for all or nothing for 3.5, 4 hours. I'm sorry. Very, very sorry about that, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for your time, your efforts, your love, your shares, your kind words, your zaps, and everything else. And as you guys know, I love each and every one of you, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace and love, guys.